Hey, child, stay wilder than the wind that blows you into flight. Everybody's got a million reasons. Oh, your brains out. With Ricky Warden, that's me. And of course, from Dank and X610 Chill, Dave Jarvis. We have the Argonaut tonight, and we have Ariel with Against All Odds back again to get us through another week. Welcome to Wednesday and Blow Your Brains Out. Hello to our host, Dave Jarvis. Everybody.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing on this lovely Wednesday evening? I don't know how they tell time where the Argonaut are from, so we do things in days over in our planet. How do you do your time?
Well, as you know, there's no time and space. Space, time, gravity, and matter are all intertwined. So, yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, I hope you're doing good in that ethereal level that you live in.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, Ariel, how you been?
Good. How you been, Dave?
I've been most excellent. Did you ever fix that problem with the power?
So actually, 3 transformers got hit by lightning.
Wow. Dang.
We didn't have electricity until like 1 o'clock.
That was not my fault, I promise.
I was just about to say, did y'all land in the wrong neighborhood?
I mean,
so. They did.
I'm not going to say anything incriminating here. So,
I mean, those pants just say it all.
Yeah, with Ariel around, you may have landed in the correct neighborhood.
Yeah, and our earthbound jails can't hold y'all anyway.
No. Probably not.
Okay, everybody, stay tuned. We have a lot with the Argonaut. They are our special guest interview this evening. I've got to break in and really just kind of lean heavy on you and ask you to support the show. Support Blow Your Brains Out. We have a new logo coming up, a new animated logo coming up. We had some support with Vane when they were on, and we've used that money to upgrade our StreamYard. So we're currently going out to about 6 or 7 different platforms as we speak, including, what is it, Dave Jarvis?
Twitch.
Yeah, including Twitch. Welcome, Twitch, to Blow Your Brains Out.
All right. See, we're upgrading. We don't keep this money, people. We expand it and we build the empire so that we can broadcast to distant planets.
So be a part of the gospel that is DFW local music and support the show. Also, be active in the comments. That's how you participate in the show. I'll be checking the comments throughout. You yourself can ask the Argonaut any question you like. All right, Dave Jarvis, what do you got lined up?
As far as questions for our earthbound friends here?
Yes, sir. They have gathered from the hoods of the nether verses.
All right. Well, first of all, I must say, last time I saw y'all was 2019. It was a Within Chaos show, and I was singing for Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, and that was the first time I ever saw y'all, and y'all were absolutely amazing. Where did you discover this sound? Was it like a special rock?
No, I just started writing some songs about a little earlier than that, maybe 2018, early 2019, and they just kind of had this like sci-fi groove to it. And I was in a band at the time called Day of Meth, and it just was like a complete departure from that material. And I was like, this is its own thing. So I've known Matt forever, and I kind of put out the feelers for starting a new band, and he was all about it. I just kind of pitched this idea of doing theatrical sci-fi metal, and the material just kind of like kept coming together after that.
Well, y'all definitely have a very unique groove that I don't really hear very often, especially these days. So that's a lovely sound. where did the Argonaut name come from?
I'm a huge fan of Ray Harryhausen and his films, Clash of the Titans, kind of stuff, stop motion animation stuff. You probably have to be in your 50s or 60s to understand the kind of stuff. But he did a movie called Jason and the Argonauts, and it's one of my favorite films of all time. It came out in early 60s, and I just always loved the name The Argonaut. And I was like, well, if you were in space and you had a spaceship, what the hell would you call it? Well, I'd call it the Argonaut.
Mhm.
So everything we do is basically us being super nerdy about sci-fi and horror and stuff like that. And so we just try to throw every element to every sci-fi film or show or comic book into our stuff, and the nerdier the better.
We try to harvest those like old school vibes from when we were kids, those kind of 80s, 90s sci-fi movies and horror flicks. That's sort of, pre-CG, if you will, pre-computer graphics, where they had, puppets and it had a different vibe than what it does now. So we're trying to like embrace that and bring that to our whole thing.
Would the sister station be the Golden Fleece?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, he knows what I'm talking about.
Absolutely, I do.
I've known David Jarvis for an extremely long time as well, back when he was in a band called Grain.
Oh, okay.
And I was in a band called, back then, Deviant.
Yeah. You and I, we go way back, my friend.
Been a long road.
And I gotta say, you haven't aged a bit in 20 years. God bless you.
Yeah, well, you can't see the grays coming in.
Yeah, he's old as shit.
It must be
back then I was the
traversing
youngest
the
one in the band,
universes.
and now I'm the oldest.
Like I said, there's no time and space. You don't age the same way out here. So.
No, the lack of gravity keeps everything in place. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I'm sure everybody's moving in stop motion. Nothing but skeletons with swords.
Yeah.
We're actually thinking about doing some stop motion effects in our next music video that we're going to work on soon, actually. So,
Oh, that'd be fucking rad.
yeah.
I'm addicted to stop motion animation. Whenever I see it in a film, especially these days. I mean, back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, stop motion was kind of the thing to do if you wanted a sci-fi movie or if you wanted a giant monster. But these days, you don't see it very often. It's been replaced with CGI, which CGI is absolutely terrible and looks so fake. And I play video games that look better than some of the stuff they put out in major blockbuster films. So stop motion is just the way to go, no matter what. If there's any directors or movie makers watching this shit, which maybe, stop that CGI crap. Just stop motion animation. Send me your film. I'll do the stop motion on it, and you'll have a better quality product.
Do you see your songs as like individual miniature movies?
The whole album is a conceptual fairy tale story. So it's the whole thing is kind of a movie.
Yeah, it's like one episode.
Yeah, it's one episode, and we're currently working on the second follow-up episode to the next adventure that the Argonauts will have to endure.
If someone made a movie about this album, who would you want to direct it? Has to be living. It has to be living and actually working right now.
Okay.
Well, nobody's working in Hollywood right now because.
Good point.
I would think he's doing more production these days, but like a Ridley Scott kind of guy, like the old school Alien vibe, something like that.
That'd be great.
If we wanted to go darker, I'd say John Carpenter, or
that'd be good too.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Now, what drew you to conceptualizing a band as more theater than a straight ahead band?
I kind of had the idea toying around in my head to bring the theatrics and just, push it over the top. After going to Medieval Times, actually, I just saw all the theatrics. They were just, running around being knights and stuff. And I kind of have a history growing up as a kid in theater. My mom did props for the Garland Civic Theater. So I got to see all these plays, cool. Musicals. And ever since I was a kid, I just really liked musicals. They just did something for me. So I had the idea of just bringing in the theatrics with the heavy metal and just doing something kind of just different.
I love it.
Badass.
Have you ever seen the movie Repo, the genetic opera?
Yes.
Fucking love that.
Paris Hilton was in it, so I had to.
Paris Hilton is in Repo, the genetic opera. It's a
Yes.
kick-ass play,
Musical,
right?
Yeah.
I like musicals.
Yeah, I'm a fan as well.
I like musicals. I was just lost on that one.
Have there been any movies that have come out since the Argonaut's inception that has inspired you in any way?
It's come up.
Recent
Man,
movies.
what's anything come out in the last 4 years?
Shit.
I mean, I personally like to watch anything and everything and draw inspiration from it. It took me a while, but I recently watched the new Dune. I was a fan of the old school Dune big time, and I finally got around to watching the new one, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. So I rewatched all the Star Wars recently for May the 4th earlier this month. And so I take inspiration from anything contemporary, but also old school, and try to, like, you know, draw inspiration from those archetypes that are tried and true, if you will, like the hero's journey, and you know, which is very Luke Skywalker-ish, if you will. I mean, we don't want to, you know, be too detailed where people can't, like, join the story or grasp what's going on. So we got to keep it, I wouldn't say generic, but accessible.
Universal,
right? Yeah.
You know, we are loud and screaming and on stage. It's like you can't be too intricate because people in the crowd are just going to be a little lost. They got to be able to understand a little bit from a stage.
Plus, after they've had a few drinks, there's no telling what's going on.
Yeah, you touched on a good thing. Dune, that director, Denis Villeneuve, he could probably direct your next episode.
Yeah, you got his phone number.
I thought the visuals on that were stunning, quite honestly. I thought it was magnificent.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I just tossed it up there real quick.
Yeah,
you're talking about the movie. Thought you were talking about my graphics. I'm sorry. I'm all into my...
The graphics too.
Even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got your logo with the album there, or whatever that graphic is.
Do you prefer your audience to be drunk?
Hell yeah.
How about your host?
You sound better. I mean,
We sound better, and if we do mess up, they don't notice it.
Well played. Always need props.
Oh, we are the carrot top of metal bands in the DFW area for sure.
Nah. Y'all are more like the Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh yeah.
I'll take that.
All right.
Got a box of props.
How long does it take y'all to create each episode?
Well, the first one took quite a while because we didn't know exactly how to write it or how to make it palatable for generic audiences or even what direction. So it took about 3 years almost.
Well, we wrote the pandemic into existence as well. We
Yeah.
started the storyline where there's this necrotic space virus.
Oh, y'all brought the pandemic.
You can
Our
blame
bad.
us. It is totally our fault. So we're being very careful with the second episode. We're gonna become very rich and
large windfall of cash for the Argonauts.
We're actually currently wrapping up the second album, which has taken us less time because there hasn't been like a pandemic, and we just have a clear direction with our sound, our stories, our character, and it's just more streamlined this time. So the songs are written. We're just putting like lyrics to the story, if you will. So we got the story kind of like skeletoned out, and we're about halfway through the second episode, if you will, and we should be putting it out later on this year, I would guess. So
Yeah, a lot of it's new, like doing props and just doing the whole theatric thing is new for me. I mean, I've been in bands forever, but this kind of type of band is new, and we had to kind of forge our way to figure out how to do it. And now it's like we've got a better idea. It's taking time.
No direction. Very cool. Do y'all come up with those ideas together, or does somebody streamline one of them and y'all run with it? What's
it's pretty much a collective effort. I think we individually come up with ideas and just kind of throw them out, and it's like spaghetti. We just throw it on the wall and see what sticks. And we all put in our say, like, oh, I like that idea a lot.
Yeah.
Let's work with that. Or
Yeah, we'll
sometimes we'll shoot ideas down, like, nope, vetoed. That does not feeling that. So yeah, it's a very collaborative effort, I would say.
we work on it at home alone a lot. And then we always come in the studio and we just hammer down and work on everything together as well.
It's almost like a D&D session. We just kind of get into character and we just kind of like ad lib stuff, which is, it's pretty fun. It's not like any other band I've ever been in. That's for sure.
Does each song have to be like unanimously agreed upon, or can there be like a majority that passes it through?
Well, it starts with the skeleton that kind of we all agree on.
And then we kind of just we kind of say, oh, what if this, or does this work? Because Sam is he's our engineer. He has his own recording studio.
Oh, Sam.
That's his main line of income, but we don't have to pay because he's he's
a nice gig.
He's the
Hey, I need to start a second band with Sam.
Yeah, right.
Trust me, a lot of other people have that idea too.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the perks.
Hey, I make pants, Sam.
You make pants?
Yeah,
Pants like these?
well, I do those on.
Where did you get those pants?
I'm a house.
'Cause I
Y'all need
would
to
like
fucking-
some.
These I went on a mighty quest for, and it's a whole other episode.
They were woven from the golden fleece.
Okay.
I
Very
love that
nice.
episode.
So Scott wants to know, did you establish a list of musical/content rules that were on brand, or do you kind of feel your way through everything?
I think that sort of naturally figured itself out, honestly. Like when we just kind of get together, the parameters or the rules that you speak of kind of almost like figure themselves out. And we quickly know if something's not in that realm, and it kind of gets tossed out. So that's the fun, unique thing about working with these guys, is that we create this unique vibe with our characters and our energies and where we all come from musically. So it's very unique and organic how it comes around. We don't really have to force anything.
Thank you, Ariel, for noticing the comment. That's Scott Beatley, everyone.
Hey, Scott, what's going on?
Scotty.
Fucking guitar player,
else, Scott?
singer for Warhog.
Yeah.
Lighten up the comments. That's right. He is the spark on this horizon this evening. So y'all participate in the comments tonight. Support Outlaw Video TV. Like the video, share the video. Support Blow Your Brains Out as Dave, Jarvis, and Ariel, we all go through this experience together. Scott says, what's up to the Argonaut?
He's
Now,
questions.
when y'all play live, like play a song for the first time live, does the audience does their reaction make you change the song, or is it like, no, this is it and this is how it's going to sound?
No, that's it. That's how it's going to sound. The Earthling's ears can be kind of primitive.
It's scripted from start to end. Everything, every word, every song, it's planned.
You've
out.
already compromised or relented as much as you're going to.
Well, we play through the music a million times before we ever bring it to the stage, as well as all the theatrics that we're going to do while playing the music. So
Great to hear.
it's extremely well rehearsed before we ever hit a stage.
That's great to hear. Hear that, everybody? You need to get out and check out the Argonaut. They spend hours putting this show together, spend hours rehearsing. So it's going to be a killer show always. And here are their shows coming up. June 10th, Golden Boy Coffee. June 24th, Haltom Theater. The one I'm looking forward to and excited about is Growl Records on July 22nd.
Looking forward to all those.
Yeah.
Wait, we got a show next week?
So how long is
travel
your
a lot for shows?
Was that?
Do y'all travel a lot for shows, or have y'all played out?
Recently we hit Austin and San Marcos, and we try to branch out as much as we can. Denton, Fort Worth. We try to play Dallas as much as possible, and we're going to start branching out even more.
We hit Houston once.
We went to Houston once. Because when we started, it was during the pandemic, so we couldn't really travel anywhere. And now that things are getting a lot easier, especially for live venues to host out of town bands. It's definitely going to be open up the gates for us to travel a lot more in the coming in the very, very near future.
Which audiences have been the most receptive, in your opinion?
Denton
is crazy
by far.
Denton
Weird.
has responded real well. They seem to really like us. We were pretty well received in Austin when we played there recently as well. That was super fun.
They enjoy the craziness of what's going on. Most of the time when we do play, especially with extreme death metal bands or tech death metal bands, they don't quite understand. They see us setting up and they're like, "Oh, Matt, this is gonna be brutal. Oh, Sam's in this band and Cody and Chris and all these guys are brutal as hell." And then we start dressing up in costumes and they go, "Wait, what the fuck is going on?" And then I've got all my props and I'm setting things up on the stage and hooking up a CO2 tank to a goddamn death cannon, and they're like, what's going on with this? And then we hit the stage and they just stare and they're like, what in the living fuck is going on? But at the end of the show, it's nothing but wow, that was a show. And that's the biggest compliment, because we do put a lot of time, money, effort into this. And then after the show, to have this big death metal guy who takes things really seriously.
And to be clear, we are brutal.
Yes,
but there is clean singing, like handled by Cody and I. So we do clean singing and Matt does all the growling. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we lose some of the death metal guys when we start, doing our clean singing or whatever.
But it fits the music and it helps tell the story.
Well, I know I'm a huge fan of theatrics in a live show. It's in the show business. They call it that for a reason.
That's right.
And I'm so glad that y'all have embraced that aspect of it, because
thank you.
I love a good band that'll just get up there and just, hey, this is who we are and we'll rock. But nobody really takes the time to make the show, worth that $10 admission fee.
Well, that's what you have to do these days. There's a million bands and they all have the same dynamic stage wise. They headbang a little bit. But you know what? If you get on stage and you can hose people down with a giant silly string cannon that you've toyed together with things from Home Depot and some bicycle parts, that makes it all well worth it.
Hey, that's a party right there. Anytime.
And to have to have 50, 60 people in the crowd in the front row, they're just covered in silly string at the end. That's a picture moment.
It's pretty fun.
And they're either pissed because I got silly string in their beer, or they're having a blast because I just made a mess.
Yeah, some of them even opening their mouths. It's like, don't eat.
I don't know why they were opening their mouths. I think that was
silly string.
I think that was something sexual. I don't think that has to do anything with having fun.
Y'all are like the Jonas Brothers of metal. I like that.
We do like foam. We're fans of foam.
Yeah,
there's a couple of T-shirts in there.
Yeah.
What beget this obsession with foam?
Because everything's made of foam, cosmic foam. We got foam behind us here. It's an integral part of the ship. The Argonaut would not exist without foam. We got foam on our microphones.
92% foam.
I'm pretty sure you guys have foam somewhere.
You want to keep your beer cold? You grab a koozie. What's it made of? Foam.
ET Foam Home.
That's right.
Foam home.
Oh
If
yeah.
you split them in half, I'm sure they're part foam too.
No, yeah,
100%.
The doctor says I should really stop eating this stuff, but it's just delicious.
Argonaut is our first ever foam metal band.
Oh. Foam metal.
Go get your foam.
That's a hashtag that's not going to take off.
All right. Well, that or a T-shirt one. Everybody, let's inject some participation into this process in the comments is one way you can participate. And another, to support the Argonaut here, special guest joining us on the panel, everybody, William Ford.
What's up, brother?
Hey,
what's up, fellas? How you guys doing?
Doing good, brother. How are you?
Much better now.
I just took a 3-hour nap, so I feel great.
Fantastic.
Hey, you're pulling double duty. Drummer for Dank and The Deep right here, everybody.
That's
William
right.
Ford.
Nice.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, y'all.
Tonight. Boom.
Dude, congrats on Dank. I remember Dank's been around for a long time, right?
Long time. I've been with the I've been with the band for 11 years.
Way back in the day, like Garland just getting started and stuff. I remember hearing about Dank, and I remember hearing a demo, and I thought it was pretty sick even back then.
We got a rock and roll in the chats, everybody. Light it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dank's been around one way or another for 15 years, I think.
Wow.
Wow. Nice.
Congratulations, Dave Jarvis, for your everything you do. But really excited, y'all. Dank has a new drummer. They have a new bass player, full-time fiddle player, or mandolin player, right, Dave Jarvis?
Right. Kyle moved over.
And a show coming up. Just a second. I am ready for this.
The 3rd?
Yes, this Saturday.
You're welcome.
There we go.
Look who's on the ball. Miss Ariel.
I got my dates mixed up for the Coilback show. I thought it was Saturday, and I ended up having rehearsals on Saturday, but it was Sunday. But I had family over Sunday, so I couldn't make it to the show. I was very sad. There's too many shows.
Don't be sad.
You can't make them all.
Well, speaking of a lot of good shows, here's the Argonaut again. Everybody check your calendar. We got 3 kick-ass dates coming up to see the Argonaut. Hey, William, inject some vigor into this multi-universal interview here with the Argonaut.
I don't know how much vigor I got in me right now.
All right, here's
I'm still working on it.
Here's another beer.
I can tell you that this here koozie is a goat whore koozie, but it is made from Argonaut foam.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, hang on. We have. I think we got that here.
That's injecting vigor right there.
They were talking about Denton and the response that they were getting in Denton, and I can attest to that, not personally, but I can attest to how the crowd is out there. We just went to see I Hate God and Goat Whore. I guess it was about a month ago now, and it blew me away. I actually stage dove my 43-year-old ass because I was just having that much fun. And
you were able.
I was pretty hammered, dude. But
we're gonna have to pull your sloth card, Bill.
Yeah.
No stage diving for sloths.
Yeah, no kidding, man. I learned the hard way very quickly.
No, jump that way.
Was that rubber gloves, right?
Yeah, it was cool, man.
Yeah, I heard that was cool. I had some other friends that went to that, said it was good.
Yeah, I would love to play there someday. It's a great spot.
Yeah,
I would recommend it. Maybe next time we get something set up there, we'll bring the deep up there.
Yeah, I'm working on something with rubber gloves right now, man. I'll hit you up.
That'd be great, man. I can't wait to play with y'all in July.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Oh yeah,
I'm excited to
looking
play
forward to that too.
That's going to be at the Growl. Everybody paying attention in July at the Growl.
Yeah.
July 22nd.
That Haltom gig that y'all got coming up, is that a festival?
No, this one's not a festival. This is with
that May 13th show up at the top of that was a festival.
That was the Metal Festival on
Yeah,
May 13th. We headlined that one. So as you know, when headlining, nobody sticks around, especially at a festival.
Deadline.
Why'd you end up going on at 12:30 or something?
Later.
We went on.
Later.
Usually when we headline, because sound guys no longer care about set times or anything. It's just if they play longer, you know what? The last band doesn't mind playing it at 1:30 in the morning when everyone's tired, drunk, and doesn't give a shit about space metal. Because even like right before we were going on, I was loading on like a giant CO2 tank and some giant space blasters and shit. And this girl goes, what kind of stunt are you trying to pull on this thing?
What kind of stunt?
And I was like, you'll have to stick around to find out. And she goes, well, I'm not doing that.
Are you gonna?
Well, you want to go around back real quick then?
Yeah, she was afraid of another great white incident.
We don't have any pyro yet. So
yeah, we're not. I'm too scared of pyro. That's something
we're not going to burn anything down.
Which universe is that?
I think every universe,
maybe a universe in the future, possibly.
Even the solar flares that are happening right now scare the piss out of me. So we're staying away from fire.
Usually the pyros like out back before we start. We got a few joints and stuff.
Yeah,
we light those.
There's pyro going on in the parking lot.
We burn things before we play.
You know.
How's the Argonauts
There's
music
no fire
video
in
game?
space.
Fire dances in space.
I mean, they're stars, right?
The stars are made of fire. Sun is a star. Fire. So
That
yes,
was from Scott.
fire in space. Still dangerous. Still not.
I'm riding on the wind.
Hey, the solar winds.
Solar winds.
We talk about those.
You know, that actually happened
Some
in my
Judas Priest
hometown.
talk right there. We just crossed 2 Priest songs and a Duran Duran song in one comment.
What happened in your hometown, Bill?
The Great White Incident.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they've taken it down or something, but when that happened, there was a YouTube video of this person filming it from the outside. And it is about 20 minutes of the most terrifying shit you will ever hear, because you can hear people locked inside banging on the walls of this venue that's on fire, and you know they didn't make it out of there. It is just gut wrenching, man. This shit was fucking hard to watch.
That's so sad.
Yeah, it's hard to watch. The memorial is really nice. They have these big concrete plaques for everybody. And the last time I went and visited home, I stopped by up there, and I don't know who
Thanks
did.
for bringing it up, William.
Some asshole. I have a picture of it. I'll have to find it. But somebody left a fucking ashtray.
Oh, that's not cool.
No, yeah. I mean, I'm all for dark humor, but I was like, what a dick move, man. You know? But yeah, it was pretty fucked up.
Sorry,
One of my
I
buddies.
take it back. You got my ashtray.
One of my buddy's brothers that I went to school with passed away in that fire.
Oh,
Don't you feel terrible, Ricky?
I'm doing my best.
And God bless you. All right, back to space foam.
Well, I love
what
space.
must you know?
I have a moon as part of our band logo right now. So, but that's just purely because I love space.
This band logo right here.
We
Yeah.
actually did a cover of "Bark at the Moon" from Ozzy for a little while because of the astral influence, if you will, or lunar influence.
that and this guy could pull off Jake Healy's solo like nobody else.
Ooh, that's dope.
As soon as he started playing it for me one day, I was like, dude, we could totally cover Bark at the Moon. We
Can you do it
covered
right
Bark at
now?
the Moon live for a few shows. But we
And
have
Over the
other
Mountain.
interesting covers coming up soon that we just have to get in the jam space and work them all out, because we're going to make them sound completely different from their original versions, space them up a little bit, add some keys and some other things, and they all have something to do with space. So
Hey, Matt.
Yo.
Not too long ago, you were on another beautiful spaceship called Wit's End.
Yes.
What's going on with that?
Nothing.
Because I know you spotted a location that you were maybe teasing to move to.
Yeah, that all kind of fell through.
Damn.
The spot that I wanted, the city came in and actually zoned it to not be a bar.
Aww.
And it actually looks like they're going to demolish the building, which is unfortunate because it would have been a cool spot. But just in my point of view, I think Wit's End was a place in time, and to try to move it and recreate it is just it's something that I don't think can be recreated.
Yeah, it was a lovely place. I used to enjoy that. You know, you'd just be walking along, and then suddenly you'd hear nice music, and then you look up, and it's like, oh shit, there's a band on top of the building.
Yeah.
We're talking about doing a Wits End 2.0. I think Dallas desperately needs a good venue. Name a good Dallas venue that's not in Deep Ellum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who wants to go to Deep Ellum anymore? Let's be honest. Like, So there's talks of us. We still have the PA. We still got a lot of the Wits End stuff, and I think we could do it again. But just
let's do
different.
it.
We're just gonna, a lot of elements are gonna change because you can't recreate anything without a rooftop bar, and that's almost unheard of in Dallas city limits because of all the noise restrictions and stuff like that. So
find a BYOB space out in the county near a highway.
Yeah,
that would be
BYOB space where you can rehearse and have shows there and just charge like $20, dude. I'd rather pay you guys $20 and come see a show where I'm comfortable. And
there used to be a show like that annually out past Denton called BFE. I was in a band called Week of the Adversary. We used
the time for more of those is here.
Yeah, I think so, especially with inflation. Just opening a bar until the shit gets under control is financially just draining.
Do you guys remember the Rail Club when it first started? It was BYOB for like maybe the first month or two. That was pretty cool. I like that.
It's because they opened before they got their liquor license.
Yeah, they didn't have a liquor license.
Yeah, so they had to just BYOB, and or if they felt particularly generous, they would bring in a keg and give the shit away for free.
They were punk rock without even meaning to be.
That's right.
That was our motivation.
Wits End was the best, man. I'm not going to leave that fast. Wits End was the best. So whatever you did there, man, kick ass.
I appreciate it, man. It was a lot of work. It was probably the best decade of my life.
I got to play there a couple of times. So
we're gonna try to take that vibe and do something a little updated and newer with it.
Have y'all been back
to
the Wits End?
To like the spot?
Whatever it's become now?
Oh, it's a fucking rodeo bar with a mechanical bull.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah,
What's on the roof?
It's not open yet, but yeah, I every time I'm going through development and shit, I just look at it and I'm like, oh, that's fucking gross.
Well, I'm not gonna lie.
I've heard everyone's like, oh, a rodeo bar, that kind of sounds cool, and I'm like, it's not a bar, it is a club. They already talking about having scantily clad women with bottle service, and like, this is not a bar, this is a club. This is Bottled Blonde Part 2 with cowboy hats.
Yeah, but still, the Argonaut plus mechanical bull equals success.
No, I'd be down. I'd definitely be down to.
I haven't encountered any mechanical bulls out there in space yet. So,
that one space monster that you fought, you thought was a mechanical bull, but you guys just ended up humping for an hour. That was interesting.
I have no rebuttal.
Fun night.
Not anymore. Not after that incident.
They went down to Georgia looking for a soul to steal.
Hey, Ricky, do we have any Argonaut music on hand?
Absolutely. It's funny that you would ask because I am loaded up and ready to fire away. Everybody in the listening audience, this is your time to get involved, participate in the program in the chats. Right here is some The Argonaut. The song is The Final Stand.
This is the final
awesome, y'all.
I was listening to that earlier and thinking that's fucking good, dude. That's really good. I like the way you do the vocals. I like the way the mix is with the growls. It's kick ass.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we produced, mixed, and well, we had that mastered elsewhere. We did all the production on that ourselves, actually. So that means a lot.
We had it mastered by help me with the last
JF Dagoneus, I think is how you say it. He's the guitar player in Cataclysm. Does a lot of excellent engineering, mastering, and mixing work as well.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Yeah, listening to that, it made me think of like a giant chessboard just coming to life and attacking itself.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's excellent analogy, sir.
That's victorious.
Yeah, that's why they pay me. Now, is the next album going to be along the same lines, or is there like an evolution of the Argonaut as we speak?
There's definitely an evolution. When we wrote the first album, he had most of the music, about 50% of the music already written, and it was a project that he was just kind of sitting on the back burners. And when when it was time to do it, and we got together and we started having a few drinks and talking about our favorite science fiction films, we kind of just wrote it. And then since then we've swapped out 2 members with 2 new members, or actually 3 members since we got together. We've changed 3 members. Cody came in right when we recorded. We were recording the very last part of the first record, so he wrote some of the solos, but really wasn't in the studio for the storyline and the conception and the writing part of the bass songs. So this time we have his influence. We have a new drummer and a new bass player, Paul from
Cheers
Dead
to
Rising.
new drummers.
We have Chris from Asylum. I forget, Serpent Priest. He's on drums. We got Paul from Dead Rising on bass.
Okay,
and,
hello,
Cody
Paul.
from
I know who he
Side
is.
of the Mountain. And we're all throwing our own all of our ideas at the music. So the new album, the next episode is going to be an amalgamation of different influences, different guitar playing styles, everything from industrial synthwave to black metal to death metal and a little bit of deathcore, even though I don't listen to that stuff. But there's the influences kind of just, if we hear something and we say, hey, that would work, or hey, that exists in time and space, we'll throw it at it. We don't really adhere to any one genre as long as it's heavier than shit.
It's definitely a step up, but also it's still the Argonaut. I mean, you can tell it's the same band.
I would say it's more defined. Like we have a more clear sound, direction, and just we know our
clearer vision.
A clearer vision. We know our vibe, and Cody contributed to the writing process. We're all contributing to the lyrical composition as well, and we're just having fun with it, and it feels good. And if we're having fun and it feels good, then we know we're on the right track. So.
All right, let me ask y'all: top 5 best sci-fi soundtracks.
Best sci-fi soundtracks.
I always really liked the first Mortal Kombat movie soundtrack.
There you go.
It's a little sci-fi. It's not totally spacey, but
I love that album. Actually, that's a great one. I got to shout out 2001's. Just the intro music alone, everybody knows that one.
Very iconic.
Terminator 2.
Yes.
All right, so that's 3. We got 3.
Oh, you got 2. We got 2 more.
Shit.
Fucking hell.
Lone Ranger. Just saying.
Can we count ourselves?
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd say Alien.
Is an epic soundtrack right here.
I would say Alien, the first Alien film.
Alien
that one is pretty good.
That's just the music for that is just so creepy. It added to the fear of the movie and the kind of the the isolation that they felt on that spaceship. The music was just dead on. I mean, it stayed quiet. It never amped up, but it was just creepy, eerie, and it added to the intense fucking anxiety.
It sounded like you could hear the ship creaking, but that was actually the soundtrack.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking brilliant.
That's one of those things about movie soundtracks is if the soundtrack fucking blows, it almost ruins the film. But if it's dead on, it just makes it that much better.
I don't know if this counts. It's not really sci-fi, but Conan the Barbarian soundtrack.
Oh, excellent soundtrack.
Amazing.
Yeah, fantastic.
It's not spacey at all. Different vibe, but it's fantasy, but it's a good soundtrack. I like it a lot.
It still has all the main tropes that a sci-fi film would have.
Right? Yeah. I mean, it's similar. It's related.
It's your basic hero story, which every basic sci-fi film has in it.
Yeah.
You have your hero, you have your villain, you have the damsel in distress. It's goes along those same tropes that almost all sci-fi films go through.
Speaking of villains.
Oh yeah.
I probably just defunded this whole video over that.
I mean, it was kind of like radio. It sounded like it was coming out of like a little speaker. So
don't you dare
Yeah.
hardcore dance in that place.
That's priceless.
Oh man. Oh, that takes me back.
Yeah.
There's a beautiful woman right there.
Wow.
I played my first live show at Ridgely Theater.
Wow.
I love you guys too.
Dude, she was such a sweetheart, man.
Oh yeah.
Dead Rising at Ridgely Theater 09. I want to give a shout out to Razorback Rebel, Fighting for the Cure 09. Represent one table at a time. From us to you.
Dead Rising. You're watching Outlaw Video TV.
Is that your bass player?
Right there.
Yeah. The left.
Look at that little cutie over there on the left.
Look, hardcore dancing, no problem.
Yeah.
Amazing. Different time.
Those shows we did at Ridgely were kick ass.
Oh yeah, I always loved playing that main room. It's always a good time.
All right. They were a kick ass band.
Oh yeah, they're still around. They're
Semi-active.
semi-active.
I wanted to take a moment to swing my situation around because that's one of my videos that I made like 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
We need to talk
15
Paul
years
into
ago.
playing a double show, Dead Rising and
I've been trying to get Paul to do a double show where he plays a set with Dead Rising and plays a set.
Hey,
with
bro,
us.
you need to get Paul to come on the show.
Yeah,
he worked late tonight. He was going to try to come, but he had to work late.
No, that's cool. I just mean be sure to let him know that, you know, I'm the dude that did the Dead Rising videos.
Oh, absolutely.
Dead
Yeah.
Rising.
I'm sure he'll be
Come
watching
on the
this
show
from
and say
another-
hello. All right. Hey, Paul, y'all come on the show.
Paul, get on the show.
Are there any bands that y'all haven't played with yet that you'd really like to?
You're Risen.
Iron Maiden.
I'm
Why
assuming
not?
you meant locally.
Local
right?
bands, you mean?
You're Risen.
No,
Risen.
not.
I would love to play
Whatever your
Risen,
heart desires.
We would love to do an Argonaut versus your Risen show.
That'd be fun.
It would
Versus.
be so much
I
fun.
thought
Those
that's where
guys
you're
are
going
just
with that.
absolutely class acts.
That would be great.
And yeah, I think we could
Just have
if
the
it was for
crowd
charity-
beat the
even if it
shit
was
out of
like
each
for a
other.
charity show or something. I would love to put something like that together so that we could you know, first of all just have a really good time, but it would definitely, because your Risen, there's nothing else like your Risen show. They put everything into it. They're just an absolute great fucking dudes. So I would love to do a show with them, but We'll see. We'll see. I've been talking to some people, and we might be able to make something happen.
I think y'all would do great playing with Rivethead.
We played with Rivethead just about a month ago, actually, and that was something I had been saying, like, hey, we should play a show with Rivethead. I think we blend well with the industrial metal, so I hope we get to play with them some more in the future.
That was for a benefit for Pause in the City at the factory, studio at the factory in Deep Ellum.
That's right. Y'all were on that show.
Yeah, we headlined that one, and that we raised over $20,000 for Pause in the City.
Pretty kick ass
that night. So a lot of dogs, and got some desperate funds that they need.
Got some heaven.
That's very benevolent of you, considering we're not even in the planet that y'all are from. But you want to.
They spend dogs out in space. They send them out there. So
we have some dogs.
Yeah, there are space dogs.
You've had some heavy petting.
Nothing but puppies.
Do they look like they're guarding Zool?
That's a special breed.
Yeah, that's the terror dog. That's more of a paranormal situation. That's on a ghost planet.
And we've been known to cross the streams when needed.
Speaking of ghost planet,
I think that's how these fans were created, actually.
Oh yeah.
What's the bathroom situation like in y'all's spaceship?
It's pretty clean, actually. We got to keep it clean.
You have an Android.
If I could take the camera in there and show you, I would. But sadly, it's not.
You just spray foam it. Good to go.
Foam everywhere. Yeah, there's just foam everywhere.
But by the end of it, it looks like the cop car at the end of Demolition Man.
Did not ever figure out the 3 seashells. No.
You Mickey Mouse piece of shit.
Here at the Argonaut, we have 2 toilets. What's the other one for? That's for pus.
Yeah, for sure.
Space creatures leak. It happens.
Nice. So, are there any shows coming to town that y'all are looking forward to?
Emperor.
Yeah, we all got the Emperor tickets for sure.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Yeah, I think we're all planning. Well, us 3 are planning on being there for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think about anything else coming up.
Venom is coming with Acid Witch, and our buddies in Wormchasm are opening the show for that. They got tickets right now for $10, and to see Venom and Acid Witch. If nobody's seen Acid Witch, there it is. Yeah, with Exhumed, which Exhumed and Acid Witch are some of the greatest bands to see live.
I've always liked watching Exhumed. They incorporate some cool theatrics.
Oh yeah,
with the chainsaw guy and all that. So
yeah,
always appreciate.
When I saw that lineup, I was thinking, I want to trip with Acid Witch.
Oh yeah, then apparently they are doing that.
Interesting.
But yeah, I saw Acid Witch up in Maryland for Maryland Death Fest. What was that last year? Well, last year, and they absolutely blew me away.
And my second thought was Venom, Bloodlust.
Yeah. If anybody needs tickets, hit up the guys in Wormchasm. They have tickets for $10 right now.
Wormchasm,
it's definitely going to be a badass show.
Shout out
June
Wormchasm.
22nd. We got a couple of weeks to promote it.
Oh, King's X too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
King's
X. That's already passed.
See that? It already came and went. I'm like May 26th.
Nah, it's okay. It's up there.
That's
you
the
don't
problem
know.
with having no time and space is you fuck up.
Yeah, man. You just go back a week, dude. You're all right. You can go check it.
Yeah,
you know how to do it. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Oh man.
Here's another show that just passed.
Those were some good shows. I wanted to go to that last one, the one on the 27th, but that was out of Haltom. Didn't get to go.
Now, out of curiosity, are y'all going to keep building the live show until eventually it looks like P-Funk?
Building it. I don't know about steampunk, but yeah, we've got some pretty big plans for this next episode.
Yeah, lots of props.
So.
Lots of props. We're
going everywhere.
I've been thinking about how to do the theatrics for the new album, because we do have the skeleton of the story basically written for the second record, and it's gonna be astronomically bigger than the first record. So the monsters that we've got to sit there and create. It's going to take a few trips to the Home Depot or Lowe's to get it done, but I think we can do it economically and financially sound to where it looks amazing from the crowd's point of view on the stage without making us all go absolutely fucking broke.
That's a monstrous skeleton of a concept.
Yeah, shows a lot of ambition. Will there be an Argonaut movie?
You basically we know what the monsters that we're battling for the second record, and we just have to go, well, how the fuck do we do that on stage? And you walk through the Home Depot and you go, we could use that, and you just kind of fucking build something and Frankenstein something together that works. When we first started, we have a monster named Groth that my villainous character kind of makes attack them and stuff like that. And at first, we had a 12-foot giant puppet that would come on stage with glowing red eyes and would attack. And the thing is absolutely massive, so big and heavy that we would have a puppeteer running it, and we'd have to have other people run and grab it because it was about to fall over on the stage and kill.
I thought you were gonna say run off.
It's a little too. I still think if we get a hydraulic jack or something, that we could reincorporate that giant puppet because it was really cool looking. But now we've kind of just we brought one of our buddies in who's just like, yeah, I'll play him. So we dress him up.
Speaking of buddies, how about my buddy in the chats, Chad Snyder showing up? Hey,
what's
Chad.
Up,
Chad.
Hell yeah. Now we got a buddy that is like, we threw one of our friends in a ghillie suit with a nasty mask, and the ghillie suit's starting to smell pretty fucking ripe right about now. So, but he comes on stage and he attacks them, and we've had 3 or 4 people playing, but I think we got our designated guy now that the suit actually fits him, and he's got some. He's doing a good job. Very theatrical thing.
I want to tell you guys what we have in mind for the second album, but I don't want to give it away. But we do have some big stuff planned, and I think it's going to be super entertaining to say the least. It's going to be jaw-dropping, quite honestly. And
you know what, Sam? It looks like there's a monster behind you, or some kind of creature or friend around there somewhere.
Yeah, they're all friendly here on the Argonaut, though, so we have nothing to worry about. So
no, I mean like one that might pop up on the show somewhere, just out of nowhere.
Uh-oh. Well, I mean, we
have
our weapons very handy, and just in case. So
foam.
We've got plenty of foam.
We've got the foam.
We can take anything on.
All right, just giving you the invite, just in case there's something that needs to go down.
Not yet.
Do you think eventually there'll be an Argonaut movie?
That's definitely so. I kind of think like a Saturday morning cartoon series is kind of what I'm thinking. But hey, a movie.
Kids don't get up that early anymore. Saturday morning cartoons.
That style of a.
You got to do a binge-worthy Netflix show, which they greenlight every piece of shit.
Yeah, it would be aired on Netflix.
Binge-worthy Netflix, love it.
You got to do Netflix or fucking Hulu. That's better.
Netflix, come at us. We've got some material for you.
We write our own shit, and guess
we're
what?
Cheap. We're cheap. You don't have to pay us much.
No, we're not.
Yeah, well,
we write stuff.
We might be the little guy on the block here on StreamYard, but we're like number one with the bullet, motherfuckers. I say, watch out, StreamYard. I meant, watch out, Netflix. Watch out, Netflix. StreamYard is coming to get you. Now we have Twitch. We're taking over.
Oh, yeah. Congrats on that again.
Yeah.
Man. And AI is soon to overtake us. Is AI about to overtake y'all on your planet?
Oh.
No, we've kind of created a digital prison for AI. It's dangerous shit, and it honestly could write better music.
Our drummer is run by AI.
Yeah, we do have a.
That's why he's perfect every show.
We do have an Android that does our drumming for us, kind of a drum machine, if you will, but it actually has flesh and blood that we have to give in, almost like a cybernetic, vampiric situation that we have going on when it comes to rhythm.
Well, if you didn't know, Dave Jarvis is our resident robot.
Nice.
That's why his camera don't work.
Exactly.
Do you practice and play to a metronome?
Check this shit. So what I'm saying is my robot is better than your robot.
Ooh.
Nah, just different brands.
Do we need to face them off in a battle?
Yeah, man. That's my point. Let's have a good time together, man. You guys look like you're game and would have a good time, and we'd love to have a good time with you. That's
So this is an unfair advantage. I bet you they programmed their drummer with a soul.
Well,
There's no souls in space.
Of course,
either.
our drummer has a soul. Our drummer is Dave Jarvis.
No, our drummer is Bill.
I don't have a soul.
All right, so that's our drummer robot. Blow your brains out. That song is called Oak Hollow. Dave, is that song going to be on your record? Or is it a whole different experience?
No. Nobody has heard the songs on the new album. I've just been doing singles up to this point.
Well, the fuck with that, dude.
Sounds good.
Well,
On
'cause
our
that's-
system. We're listening
That's
through
the
stereo
yeah, that's the
monitors.
terrain that we're in these days. You know, that I did the album because I know people my age and older still appreciate the album. But you know, with music as it is, you do better in the algorithm if you do individual songs.
Right. Yeah.
Did you do the mix on that too?
And
Dave?
which album is that?
Well, again, the first question, I did the music, and then me and Jeff at Session Works, we did the engineering.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, the new album comes out tomorrow at noon. It's called Noir Oniric, and
Cool.
it's basically it's like if Twilight Zone was composed by John Carpenter.
I dig that shit out
It was
of
kind
that.
of putting off those vibes for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's only 23 minutes. It's an EP, only 7 songs, but it's basically a soundtrack for something that doesn't exist. But yeah, I've been doing, you know, stuff like this since the pandemic as well. I guess the pandemic has created a lot of really good music, you know, because what else could you do? Stuck inside all the time.
Yeah, it definitely gave a lot of artists time to grow as artists, but also time to record and maybe find new outlets.
Yeah, and new approaches,
Absolutely.
new spaceships.
I learned how to use hashtags.
Right? I know.
Who knew the power of a hashtag?
In case you didn't know, you can use these songs in your reels on Facebook and YouTube.
Oh,
Yes, our songs, and I'm pretty sure the Argonauts, because I posted a thing to my story, and I had a plethora of Argonaut songs to pick from.
yes, they're all on there. I try.
So
I try.
the
to
next
use it.
time you're uploading a picture of your loved ones or your loved one, tag it as your music.
Yeah, I dig it. It's very like soundscape. Very
Yeah, this one I did with Mike Lambert from Rivethead. But yeah, that's pretty much the vibe that I'm on these days. I just want to make a nice little soundtrack to whatever you're doing at the moment.
That's the shit, bro.
It kind of reminds me of kind of reminiscent of this.
But yeah, don't get it twisted. I'm always on the lookout for vocalists that want to get on some of these instrumentals, Matt. So if anybody ever does want to hop on one of my tracks, Matt, you're more than welcome.
I'd be down.
Matt.
I'd definitely be down.
Cool. Because yeah, I stay in the studio. I've become a bit of a studio nerd over the years. Hey Ricky.
Yeah.
You got any more of that Argonaut music?
Yes, we have one more song.
All right. Don't get me wrong. I love hearing me, but I'd really like to hear from our guests.
Well, I'm going to take advantage of this minute to say, hey, thank you, the guys in the Argonaut, for enjoying some X610 chill with me tonight on the very eve of the release.
Yes,
Dave Jarvis.
Very good stuff.
Thank you very much.
He makes my world spin round, everyone. If you didn't know, put one up for Dave Jarvis and X610 Chill and all the shit that he does with Dank. Yeah.
Thank you, my brother.
So it is important to me to play, those songs. I play parts of them often and turn them down and talk over them a lot. And so, yeah, cool shit. Love you, Dave. Hope you rock it to the top and see your picture on the cover of the Rolling Stone.
Well, here's hoping. Onward and upward for all of us. Everybody. The Argonaut, Existential, blow your brains out. Everybody.
Cheers.
I guess Ariel had to depart at 10. Sadly.
She did. So my apologies, Ariel, because we were going to do the concert calendar, but I lost track of time. But that's how it is when you're having fun.
You lose track of time and space. It happens.
Yeah,
Dave will lead us on and make sure we make time for the concert calendar if you guys want to hang around. Otherwise, we'll do it and end the show. All right. Do you want to play this song? Sam, can you do me a favor and introduce the second song that you sent us?
This song is about this evil asshole right here, and we're actually going to be doing a music video for it soon. So it's called ZELLE the Necronaut.
From
guys okay?
Wow.
I love it.
Fucking
I love
honor.
it.
Barely survived that.
Thanks, guys.
Amazing.
Mhm.
Absolutely amazing, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate
I
it.
agree. What an honor to play that. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Sam, for sending that to me, man. I appreciate
Absolutely.
it. Yeah.
Hey, Rick and Dave, have you seen the Argonaut live yet?
Oh, yeah. I saw them back in 2019.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Then you can attest to how awesome that live show is. It's fucking phenomenal.
You got to come
Oh,
back
dude,
out. It's
they
evolved.
stole the
so
show
much.
on that one.
So much since then.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
It's gotten.
I saw you at Haltom. I want to say it was a few months ago now. Was the last time I saw y'all play, and it was fucking sick.
Thank you,
Thank you
brother.
very much.
Yeah, we've leveled up at least 2 or 3 times since
Oh, yeah.
2019. We're,
Yeah, you, Bill, you were at my.
Well, that
first
song
show.
was like
With,
completely
Quick
different
Talk.
from the other one.
that one's probably our most brutal off of the first episode because it's about this evil asshole.
Yeah, that growling vocal was more in the mix.
Yeah, there's no clean vocals on that
No
track
clean
at all.
vocals.
Yeah, it's all him screaming actually. Yeah.
It's pretty
Hey, you
good.
definitely turned on God mode on that one.
Evil God mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Speaking
even
of
need
which,
no cheat codes.
yeah, are there gods in space?
No.
Only the Argonaut.
The Argonaut does
E-
exist.
Everything and nothing is in space. So
That's not an answer.
Is there a place in the universe or universes where there is no authority?
Well, the Council of the Infinite kind of takes care of the rules or laws of how the multiverse shall run. They're a group of
Does it include being left alone?
yeah, of
I
course.
like
Well,
that one. That's my
there is
rule.
such a thing as privacy in space.
Great.
However,
Ready
it's
for the
kinda like
rep.
the internet. You think nobody knows what you're doing, but somebody does.
Hey, you know, the internet, the universe is infinite, so there's undiscovered planets.
Erase those
Uncharted
browser histories,
territories.
people.
Everybody you don't want to know knows you where you are on the internet and where you are at all times. But
Yeah, if you
no
got a cell
one
phone,
that you want
anybody
to
can find
know actually knows. But that's what we're doing tonight. That's what blow your brains out's all about. Welcome to this part of the earth. Is fucking with the algorithms, you know, and actually putting on a show that people enjoy.
That's excellent.
Goddamn right.
you don't need your brain in the future anyway. So
Exactly.
just blow it out.
We got a phone.
Just smash your phone against your head and you're good, or what?
Everything. The humans have been losing brain capacity for the last 20 years anyway. So
I
you're
think
not really. You don't need that
I
shit.
think I feel like smashing my phone in my face every day.
Yeah, me no need think, me have phone. You Google, you good.
With TikTok, Snapchat.
Yes.
Yeah, those are words now.
Those work.
Embarrassing.
No need words.
Well, I know that there's another album coming out this week. Bill, tell us about it.
There's an album coming out this week. Oh, are you talking about the Deeps album?
I might be.
That album actually came out on May 15th.
Yeah,
But, we're celebrating its release this Saturday with none other than my new brothers in Dank. And dude, yeah, we're stoked about it. We were talking earlier about Deep Element prices and stuff like that, and our motivation for doing this at Texas Jam was to save people some money and still come enjoy the show. So you can park for free, and we're just going to charge $10 at the door, and it's BYOB. So you can bring what you like to drink and enjoy some Dank and enjoy some of the Deep.
Wait, when is that happening again?
That's going to be
It's
June the
Wits End
3rd.
It's Wits End on the far east side.
That they actually
Okay, I'm going to try to make that for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's called Texas Jam Rehearsal. Our bass player is a co-owner, and it's a nice rehearsal studio, but they have a live room in it.
That makes it next Saturday night, everybody. The party is next Saturday at Texas Jam Rehearsal.
Bill, we had a room at the Plano spot for 3 years, and we heard about that new Deep Element spot. So
That's right. I forgot that you guys were up there.
Yeah, we were. We've got a new spot that actually is just done getting built. We've got a brand new studio. We're getting the keys for it Actually,
Tonight?
literally, we can go get the keys tonight. June 1st is the move-in date.
Tonight.
I feel sorry for whoever had to clean that old room though. Because there was multiple spilled beverages. There was silly string all over the fucking place.
It wouldn't be a jam room without some squirt.
Dude, I slept on the floor of that place many nights.
Hey, when you got silly string, who needs socks and t-shirts?
That's the cool thing about the new place where the new studio that we're moving in is we kind of have a side yard that we can kind of build props in. That they're like it's got a fence around it. Nobody's gonna see what we're doing. The old place, we just kind of had to hunker down in our room and you're like, does this work?
Down.
And this place, like silly string would explode. We had to like test to make sure silly string wasn't flammable substance. It is not. It is not. We found it. We tried to light that shit on fire a million times. You cannot light that shit on fire. You can actually eat it. It doesn't taste good, but you can actually eat it and be totally cool.
Would you say silly string is made out of foam?
It is foam. It tastes very silly. It is a non-toxic foam that is actually edible.
No wonder I like it so much.
So if you ever go broke, just hit up the Walmart from some silly string and have yourself a nice fancy feast.
And it's good for the colon. It doesn't cause liver damage, but it does cause dizziness.
I didn't say any of that.
If you feel great about it, go ahead.
I think you used to be able to up the stuff they made in the 80s.
Side effects include anal leakage.
Oh, we have 2 toilets.
That's hot.
Is that what's going on with me right now?
That's what the pus toilet's for.
I would love to come in and see that process of just you guys creating some cool shit. Like, because I wish I had that kind of artistic thought, I'm like, I like hit things fun, and to see the stuff you guys like create, and not only the music but the props and the fucking cool ass CO2 fucking death ray and all that cool shit. I just love it so much, man.
You're welcome anytime, Bill, dude.
We'll
I've known Bill for a long time. You're welcome anytime to come hang out and have some fucking brews, jam some shit.
Hey, Bill,
it does get a little nerdy, especially when we're sitting there in props and we have to fucking sit there. It does take a long time to figure all that shit out.
If you like D&D, you might like hanging out with us when we're doing our thing.
Oh, bro, we'll have a great time. Let's do that. Let's do this. Hey, Bill, set it up. Go over there, hang out, and we'll do it on a Wednesday, and you guys can break out a couple of these characters. We'll have a good time together.
Fuck yeah.
Our band night is Wednesday anyways. We always meet on Wednesdays.
Yeah, we're either jamming or we're trying to do a once a month prop night where we just sit there and work on props and work on some kind of like coordinating the stage show, new ideas for maybe what we could do, what would blow fucking people's minds. And it's kind of weird that the way people do it, because it's kind of like, oh, but that would look cool to us on stage, but would it look cool to other people? Like, so I'm like, oh no, lights, LEDs. Guys,
look cool.
See, he's got these guys. Yeah, we like lasers.
Very cool.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for sharing. Nice. Now we're talking. We got a little show.
Yeah, I
always feel like more of a show because your glasses have been way cool.
I always feel like trying to keep people's attention.
There it is.
To keep people's attention, you kind of have to just sit there and go, yeah, you have to something shiny, something. It's almost it's the
What
equivalent
is that?
of this.
Oh my god! Fuck!
It's the equivalent of shaking your keys in front of a baby. Over here. We're making music. We're doing something interesting. Listen to the it's people by nature like shiny, flashy shit.
People listen with their eyeballs.
People listen with their eyeballs. They may go. I'm sorry. The band Hatebreed has always been kind of lame to me.
Hey, check this out.
The first record was good, but other than that, you go see them live. I could listen to maybe 2 songs and I'm bored as fuck. But if they have flashing,
this is what we do, Bill. This is how we like sit around and shoot ourselves with lasers, and then
I'll set up some fucking drones in the jam room to fly around and try to kill us and shit. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to immerse ourselves in the situation.
We're adults.
I have no experience building props. props or anything. Like this is all new, so I'm just kind of diving in.
No, none of us were.
Yeah, you just gotta go for it.
Engineeringly, none of us knew how to build props or inclined to do any of this crap.
Like you said, all you got to do is walk down a couple of aisles at Home Depot and Hobby Lobby and throw
absolutely
shit together.
You know, look at
the idea is
Party City.
You set yourself a budget for what you're trying to pull, and then you can usually do it for under budget and make a huge effect that the people in the crowd are going to actually notice. That's the big thing is if you do something small on stage, no one's ever going to fucking notice that. But if you do something fucking huge, everyone think of the Ridgely Theater. That's a massive space.
Yeah,
people that are right in the front
theater
to see it,
not to be confused.
All the way in the back. If all the way in the back,
You
they can
said
see
space,
shit,
not
and we can
room.
accomplish something. But it has to be universal. Everyone in the front has to see it, and everyone in the back has to see it as well.
yeah, that's so cool. I would like to maybe do something along those lines for the Deep. A lot of our lyrical content is based in fantasy, but to be able to make that visually possible, I wouldn't even know where to begin. But I guess it would just, like you said, walk down a couple aisles at Home Depot and fucking figure it out. You know,
that's all it is, man. It's really it's trial and error work.
Party City is good too.
Party City is amazing.
We've got a lot of stuff.
Especially go to Party City right after a holiday when everything's on sale.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
Yeah. The blackest of Black Fridays is the day after Halloween.
Exactly. After Halloween sales, November 1st is my fucking Black Friday. You just hang out at the fucking stores. You hit 3 or 4 Spirit of Halloweens. You hit Home Depot is great for Halloween stuff. There's tons of other places that you just November 1st you hit every single place. Everything's 50% off. They're trying to liquidate that shit. You just pick a bunch of it up. You don't care what it is. You can always use it later. I picked up a bunch of cheap crap from the dollar store after Halloween a few years ago. I'm like, it's all crap. I'll never fucking use it. I'm going to use it for this next album. Like it's fucking all viable shit.
We have tons of stuff.
This was a Halloween costume like 4 years ago, and it's like, oh, I use it because I'm Blade Striker. And I Blade.
Now we fight the fucking space monster on stage with it.
Yo, check this out. Album idea: The Deep versus the Argonaut.
That
like they go super deep on all the dudes, and I tried to help them.
Cool concept album. I like it.
Well, I know this: the Argonaut versus the Deep is an undying confrontation.
Oh shit!
It'll be like when the Harlem Globetrotters would visit Scooby-Doo. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Dude,
fucking stoked for the show, man.
Dude, awesome. Dude, I'm telling you, the Argonaut crash lands on a planet full of supernauts, and the deep are those supernauts.
We'll battle it out.
Bill, real quick, what was the band that you were in before? Like back in the day, was like Subcore. What was it?
That was Suborn.
Subborn. That was,
Subborn.
we were talking.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure it out. What was it? Couldn't put my finger on it. Thank you. Yeah, 1 2 3 Trulies. I remember practicing with you in Garland way back in the day.
Yeah, man. That's where we met at Hot Tracks.
Hot Tracks.
Tracks.
I just call it Chuck Studio, but yeah, Hot
Yeah.
Tracks. Yeah.
Still there too, man. I wonder how it smells now.
Oh, dude, I went there a couple years ago. It smells the same.
Yeah, dude. I bet you if I walked into that building, it would just take me back 20 years. Like, oh man.
Changed. It hasn't changed.
And we were talking about the rats and everything. Insane, massive fucking rodents.
It is supposedly haunted too. I never experienced
Yeah.
anything, but
It was an asylum for a while.
See, I heard it was an abandoned maternity ward for unwed mothers.
It was also a maternity ward for a time. Yep.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think it was
Place-
an
place is
asylum
definitely
when
cool,
you
and then you
guys
walk into
were
it and you go,
playing there.
This is not cool at all. This is something's fucked up with this place.
It was pretty.
Yeah. I played there for about 10 years, I want to say. Just about. Yeah.
Only
So
played there
you
for about
ran
3
the
months or so.
asylum, Bill.
I got chew marks on my Mesa Boogie from rats. So I was
I will say this: there was a lot of chemicals ingested in that place, and
Oh, for
if
sure.
it's not haunted, it sure as fuck felt like it was.
Did you get a hold of some extraterrestrial drugs?
Man, we got a hold of some drugs. That's for goddamn sure.
Doing space trip in there, that's for sure.
Spread your
I
galactic.
don't play with that shit
12
anymore.
years, man. That's a lot of fucking nights, bro.
Yeah, it was. There were some nights, that's for sure. You know, the Scandals still play up there.
Oh,
That's
really?
crazy.
Oh,
They've
fucking
been there
nuts.
forever. They've been
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
for like 100 years.
They were our neighbors, and they were the first guys that we met up there. And to this day, they still jam out up there. I mean, Harry and Cuban were like 15 years old, and Jose's my age. So at the time, he was like 22, 23. And they're still killing it, man. They're still out there getting it. Just fucking punk rock as fuck, man. It's so great.
Punk rock
very
is
punk rock.
rock.
Shout out Hot Tracks, Garland.
Good old Hot Tracks. Old Chuck, hey, you cats got my rent?
Dude, I used to trade him gear for rent back in the day. Like, hey, how about this pedal? You want this pedal, Chuck? It's like,
Yeah. And he'll do it too, man. Chuck's a business guy, man. He's all about it.
as a matter of fact, I think I caught you painting. Were you painting the building one time for rent?
Of course.
Yeah, yeah. We painted the
That
exterior
was
of the
William
building to, that's how we paid for well, I was before Suborn, we were in a band called Southleaded, and that's how we paid for that record at his studio. We
Proud of
painted
you,
the building. Yeah. So we traded some paint work for a recording that I don't even have anymore. Probably for the best.
Even more proud of you. Nothing
Probably
like
for the
free
best.
spirit.
Yeah, no, Chuck's a great dude, man.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if I ever ran into Chuck, I would definitely, nothing but love for that guy for sure.
His
So is
daughter
Chuck
Haley
still
was at
running
our.
Hot Tracks today. Is Chuck still there running the place at Hot Tracks today? Is that what y'all are saying?
As far as
Yeah,
I know, yeah.
All right,
Yeah, he's
shout
still
out.
running it.
Yeah, you said his daughter plays drums. She's pretty wicked drummer now, right?
Yeah. She's always been. All of his kids are amazing musicians, but his daughter Haley was actually at our show. We did the Reno's 18th anniversary show back in August, and she came out there. And it was just so funny because I remember when she was like a 7-year-old little girl, and now she's married and she's like pushing 30. It's just so weird to me.
We old.
I'm old, bro.
Love your drummers.
Yeah, Bill,
Yeah.
that song was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It is, man. I can't wait to hear it.
That was one of the first ones we wrote as The Deep, and the
Right.
Deep has been around on and off for almost a decade, but we finally started kind of getting our stuff together
I
Well,
remember I used to book you guys at Wits End, and you guys always crushed, man.
yeah, we did Rustin's benefit before he
Right,
passed.
yeah.
William Ford, is all of the deep new songs available on all the MP3 formats for purchase right now tonight?
Yeah, you can stream them for free on all the major streaming sites, and we're going to be selling physical copies of the record at the show on Saturday.
Nice.
Now that's even better.
Ooh.
Get you a
Yeah,
physical
we're gonna
copy of a
try to get
record and a
something.
CD, and pay the money coming through the door. What I said was get a T-shirt and a physical copy of the CD, and the money coming through the door. If we all do that, you guys have a great night.
Yeah, that's the hope. We got to recoup some of this album money.
So how about the Argonaut? All your songs are available on all the popular MP3 formats?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's everywhere.
We're at Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube.
All right, so everybody wanting support, blow your brains out every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. with Ricky Warden and Dave Jarvis. The best way to do that is to go out right now and purchase some The Argonaut, and purchase The Deep, and some Dank.
You notice
He's not talking to Mike.
there's no E's in space over there. You notice that there's no E on the. Where the Argonaut?
Oh, the E. Oh, you're trying to point over here. Yeah.
The
E. We're missing an E over here.
No E's in space. The aliens ate them.
So that's the best way
part of their
to
alphabet
support
cereal.
us, is watch the show and have a good time, but also purchase the music, and then go out to the shows and rock hard with us. Get
Yeah.
the bit.
Yeah, guarantee what's going on in DFW right now is better than what you'll hear on the radio.
Absolutely, man. That's a fucked up thing about FM radio right now is it's a fucking void of whatever the fuck you want to call sleep token, and it's five finger butt fuck or
That is
something like
dust,
shit.
my friend. That is dust.
Yeah,
That is dust
there's so much
under
good
the
stuff
foot.
happening in the Dallas area. I mean, look at my buddies in Frozen Soul have just fucking absolutely goddamn crushed North America, and they're fucking going across Europe, and they're fucking killing everything.
Yep.
There's other bands like Fugitive and Creeping Death from the DFW area that are just fucking slaying. And
Yep.
if you like any of those fucking bands, dive deeper into the local scene here, because we have a lot of talented motherfuckers. And
Thank
that
you.
bleed fucking heavy music, and we live for it, we work for it, we go all the fuck out, and that Frozen Soul, Creeping Death, Fugitive, those are just a taste of what the DFW scene has to offer.
I Am. Check out I Am.
I Am.
Fantastic.
They just put out an album called Eternal Steel. It's phenomenal. It's
I
amazing.
like some of that hardcore stuff these days. I've been
Hey,
getting
you
more into
guys
that.
need to take the time to put a link or two in the video comments to make it a little easier for us to find those bands and share it and shit.
Combat is another one doing excellent stuff.
Combat's great.
Oh, you don't have to do it right now. You can do it later whenever
we'll-
you're feeling it.
What are you doing?
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'll make
open
this
up the fucking
promise.
goddamn
If
portal.
you post it in the comments on this video, I'll share it on all my channels and platforms.
There's just so many amazing bands in the DFW area. I couldn't even begin to scratch the surface about naming them all. But we have
What's
one of the
more important is I'd
strongest
like to
teams
listen to those
in-
bands, bro.
in the U.S. And it's just getting people out to local shows is the hardest thing in the world, because people don't give a shit anymore. It seems like back in the early
but that's part of
2000s
what
or even
this
the
is,
late
bro, is
90s,
We're giving a shit.
people were like,
you know?
"Oh yeah, it's fine. We'll go to local shows because it's way cheaper than national acts and shit like that." And now people just, I don't know. It seems like they don't care anymore. So to
Yeah.
go to the local
All
scene.
right, well, let me try to turn that
You
frown
can't just
into
you
a
can't promote
smile.
stuff by clicking
know?
a fucking button online either.
Yeah.
And come on here, have a good time, bring some of your friends and monsters, blow your brains out with us. I'll promise you, people are watching, and whether anyone likes it or not, this is the I'm watching it on my TV in my living room while it's on my phone at the same time.
Hey, that's
Yeah, I like that.
that's
So,
kind of trippy.
I mean, well, what I'm saying is this is entertainment. People aren't watching the news because they're watching us. People aren't watching Netflix because they've already watched
I
everything.
mean, I'm
And
entertained right now.
I'm having a good time.
yeah, man, it's this visceral effect of watching us fuck off live, man, that people enjoy this shit.
We're better for your mental health anyway.
Yeah, because
Absolutely, yeah.
100%. 100%.
We have
I'm
space
gonna feel
medicine.
much better. I already do. I look forward to this every Wednesday night.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Me too. And we've actually come to a very critical part of the show. Gentlemen, I want to get real deep on your ass, no pun intended. But
Fuck
at
her
this
up.
time, I would like to ask every one of y'all, how do you want to be remembered?
Oof.
Oh, that dude played guitar. That's me. Just that dude played guitar.
You know, in our lives, we have all this time, and we want to leave something behind to show for that time, I think. And I think the key is just to create, and I want to be known as a creator. And so I want to leave behind a bunch of music, a legacy of music in the form of music that I wrote, but also help produce and engineer. And I just want to leave a thumbprint with just music.
That's a lot of love.
Yeah.
That's definitely a perfect answer right there.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I can't do better than that.
I'll say this for myself personally, you know, because I'm kind of losing my dad right now, and his legacy is not so great. So I want to leave a legacy that my kids can be proud of, and with music and just, you know, being a good human is all I really care about. I want to be remembered as someone who loved his friends, loved his family, loved his music, loved his bands, loved the people that were into it, and fondly, I guess, would be the word.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
my
doing
brother-
a good
my
job,
brother,
Bill.
yeah, you're doing that tenfold.
Your interactions with your kids and music, man, and you're one stellar fucking human being, brother.
You're definitely on that path, man, for sure.
I love you guys. Thank you.
Cheers.
Love you too, brother.
Much love.
Cheers to you, brother. Here it is. Cheers.
Yeah, man. So, Ricky, what concerts do we have coming up?
We have put together by yours truly, Ariel of the kick-ass band Against All Odds. Oh, there's our snappy new logo sample. Saturday, June 3rd, Howard Mahan at Six Springs and Division. What is that?
Division?
Thursday, June 1st. Oh, that's
That is Division 1, right?
tomorrow.
No, it's off. No, where is that?
June 1st. Oh, Blasphemous Goat Vomit. Fuck yeah, dude. They are awesome.
Yeah, they're amazing.
That will be at the Sunshine Bar over on Division.
Okay.
All right, everybody. I have to introduce right now, breaking into the show and taking over.
Oh,
the
look, it's
one,
Greg.
two,
Hey,
Grego,
What's up, brother?
the lovely,
What's up, buddy?
the drunken.
I need a
Hey.
big fucking picture, bro.
And there's Laura.
Welcome,
We love
welcome.
you, Laura.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
What's up, Anita? What's up, Greg?
I told you, man. We tried to get in here when we could.
We played a show at the Halta with WAJA last year. That was a fantastic show.
It's been a minute, dude.
It's been a minute, man. We gotta do it again.
There you go.
I got a fucking small head.
Hey, this is much better than a concert calendar.
Yes.
Drunken WAJA is much better than a concert calendar.
Oh, you rock.
And here's
Scott,
to
get down a
that.
little bit.
Cheers,
Get down a little
brother
bit,
Greg.
Scott, get down.
I feel like an
Happy
extreme
birthday.
close up.
I'm just-
Can we get more nostril? Can we get more
Guys,
nostril
how's
in
it
there?
going, man?
More
What
nostril.
you got going on
There we
in the
go.
club?
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Get Pee Wee Herman with it.
Success.
Success
got
equals
going on,
nostril.
guys?
Love y'all. Thank you,
Yeah.
WAJA. Thank you very much for
Love you
taking
too.
the time tonight.
Welcome to the party.
Sorry we're so late, man. What you guys got going on?
Oh, you're perfect timing, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah. We had a great interview tonight with these guys. You know our brothers here in the Argonaut.
Yes, y'all are fucking
Argonauts, yes.
fantastic.
Goddamn
great.
right you do.
Hell yeah.
And so y'all would have been here early if you would have got here any earlier. You're like here, you know, right on time as always.
Yay!
When we load in on time.
Do you pull out and run or what's up?
Wait, you said pull out? No, we don't pull out. We ain't built like that,
Go
dude.
deep.
Come on.
Go deep. Go deep.
You know, baby.
Good Lord.
Sorry, stop hating.
I was talking about the new record coming out.
Touche.
Yeah, good question. When's your record coming out, Scott?
Next week.
What?
Oh, that's what she said last week.
Oh, no. She didn't say that, dude.
Hey, can you tell us a little bit about the record, like some of the songs that you like on it the most?
My favorite is Against the Wake.
Scott?
Against the
yours?
Wake?
Against the Wake.
Wake, W-A-K-E.
Yes.
It's Against the Wake.
Got it.
Scott, what's yours?
After everything was recorded, I think I don't know. Disclosure is probably my favorite.
Disclosure.
Mine, hands down across the board. Definitely Disclosure, motherfuckers, bro. That's always my favorite anyway. So
No, it wasn't. It was yours.
Give me the beat, Grego.
no, mine was Disclosure from the get-go.
Hey, Grego, give us the beat
He's
to
full of
Disclosure.
That's because you guys smoke too much pot. Oh, wait, drinking alcohol. Never mind.
I can't remember the name of my favorite.
Your son Bone's kind of sick, but anyway.
Hey,
Wait,
Grego,
I got. Oh, hang on. Oh,
what music have you been listening to?
Lori
today?
Crave's hiding your man, dude.
I don't know what you're asking.
There you go.
Hold on, time the fuck out. What is he asking? David.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone.
Hold the phone.
David, what are you asking?
I'm asking what music.
Wait. You're holding the phone for all of us.
Well, I'm trying to understand what he's saying. Y'all keep fucking talking. What is it?
What music have y'all been listening to today other than your own?
Oh,
Wage War, dude.
Wage War
You're
and
good.
12-foot.
12-foot Ninja. Great. Yeah.
Wage War and 12-foot Ninja. That's why I asked.
12-foot Ninja is fucking great.
Love Chili Peppers, dude.
Yeah,
Wage
but
War is
there's nothing new of
amazing.
Chili Peppers.
I love Chili Peppers, bro.
Wage War is fucking killing it.
Wage War is
And
amazing.
fucking
Chad Smith's a bad motherfucker, bro. Don't be hating.
dude.
I'm just saying.
Hey, what are y'all doing next weekend?
I didn't know we had plans.
Let me
What's
check
up, bro?
calendar, dude.
Oh, Dank.
Oh,
You got plans this weekend.
Phone, I can't check calendar.
where at?
Texas
Oh,
Jam.
yes.
Hey, why don't you get off my ass and get on my dick? Next Saturday night.
Where are y'all
This
playing?
Saturday night.
Yeah, this
See
Saturday night.
release. Where
My
at?
twin sister's in town next Saturday night, dude.
You don't have to.
Texas Jam?
Where are y'all
Hey,
playing?
Where's Texas Jam?
It's in Deep Ellum. It's a rehearsal studio with a live room. We're throwing a private party for our album release.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So free parking, BYOB, $10 at the door. Come party.
Cool. Cool.
Right on.
Fuck yeah. And that's on Saturday or that's on Friday?
Same.
This Saturday.
Saturday. Okay, cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man.
Hey, Laura, can y'all hear us pretty good?
I'm sorry?
Can y'all hear us pretty good?
I can hear you pretty good, but if Greg would shut the fuck up for 4 minutes, I'd hear it a lot better.
Hey, let me play a song for you real quick.
Hit
This
me.
is for Dave Jarvis, and this Saturday at Texas Jam.
My drinking buddies are in jail. And I'm too drunk to drive to go pay their bail. But you know if I really gotta go, I ain't got near enough dough. And so now my drinking buddies are still in jail. Well, I was going good, drinking at the bar, and my buddy ran into the back of a cop car. I found it kind of funny, man, if I was a joke, but he never came back. Here comes the tab and I'm broken. Now all my drinking buddies are in jail. And I'm too drunk to drive to go pay their bail. But you know if I really gotta go, I ain't got near enough dough. And so now all my drinking buddies are still in jail. Well, Ryan was having troubles with his chick. She turned around and kicked him in the then cops came to see. After a while, he told them he would beat their asses in the frozen pizza aisle. Now all my drinking buddies are in jail. And I'm too drunk to drive to go pay their bail. But you know if I really gotta go, I ain't got near enough dough. And so now all my drinking buddies are still in jail. Mother started boozing at 62, and then began before breakfast to hallucinating at noon. She ran a school bus stop sign in my stolen car, so they took her to the pokey for a little R&R. Now all my drinking buddies are in jail. And I'm too drunk to drive to go pay their bail. But you know if I really gotta go, I ain't got near enough dough. And so now all my drinking buddies are still in jail. Yeah, all my drinking buddies are rotting in jail.
Yo, yo.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay,
Sounds
guys, check
Yo.
it out. Look at the pool, bro. Look at this shirt fucking Lou got me, bro, for Christmas last year. Come here, guys. Look at the fucking pool.
All I know is the
Oh shit! Hey, I didn't get no invite. Is all I know.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I
Greg
didn't
goes
get no
around.
invite.
Pool says come to me.
Let's go.
Hey, Pool.
Good to see you feeling good. You're looking good. I hope you're sounding really good with this new record. Hey, are y'all going to send us a song to play?
Absolutely. We'll get you a song to play, bro.
Dude.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Do it.
And we got to.
We just got to get
I'll
it
promote the fuck out of it. Like for days and weeks, I'll promote the fuck out of it if you'll play a WAJA song or premiere it here.
Hey, Scott.
Uploaded. We got you, bro. For real.
Scott, is that a true brewer shirt?
Son, you're gonna get a fucking copy, man. Number 1. For real.
Thank you, Grego.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Ah, my baby. Love you guys. We're out, man. Talk to you later.
Hey,
Bye.
us too. We're out, man. Have a great day tomorrow. Safe travels always, motherfucker.
Get it here. We love
Great
you.
day, Jarvis.
Hey,
The Argonaut. You
Love.
got anything else?
I got nothing.
That was weird.
Isn't that fun
Yeah.
shit, man? That's WAJA.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Every time they come on the show, it's just insane circus.
Well, I think they came from another universe that you guys maybe visited or haven't. I'm not sure.
No, we roll the fucking windows up and lock the doors.
I'm not sure that they are Earthlings, though. Well, hey, guys, I got to work tomorrow, and so I love y'all. I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight, everyone in the comments and everyone watching. Support the Argonaut. Support the Deep. Come out to the show next week. We're going to play a few songs on the way out. Ooh, who's Puppy?
This is Sparky.
He's a
Hi, Sparky.
Oh, hang on.
and a
Everybody loves a Sparky.
Sparky.
There's Sabbath.
He's a space.
Well, hey, we've got to go. We want to invite everyone to blow your brains out every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. And on the way out, we're going to say thank you to our other most significant supporter, who is Ariel, the singer of Against All Odds. This is her song. It's called Cold. See you next time. Thank you, the Argonaut.
Yeah, thank y'all very much. Have a good night.
Drifting to sleep and just fade away. No one will know where you will go, your safest space. 'Cause hiding behind your cute little smile, the darkness it grows.
feeling so cold right there against all odds. What's up, Dave Jarvis?
What's up, buddy?
We're live having a good time.
Yeah, man. Another good one in the banks.
Yeah, I still got a full beer.
Hey, me too. I just opened one.
Means I'll play a couple more songs.
Dude, the Argonaut, man, they're fucking they were a great fucking guest. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, goddamn right, dude. They're gonna be back.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
I love when people take their craft seriously to the point that they think outside of just the music and they really want to entertain the people. I respect the shit out of that.
Or like you said, just sweat your ass off in a t-shirt, man. If that's what you do, man, I'm all for that. But I also, you know, really appreciate theatrics.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
that's
dude.
how I am. I just kind of can't help myself, you know. I mean, like even the like raw theatrics of David Lee Roth, for example. I love that shit.
Of course.
Or David Bowie, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love all that shit. I grew up with all that.
Oh boy.
All right, bro. You got a request?
No, just I hope everybody goes out and listens to the album tomorrow at noon. Noir Oniric by Existence.
We're going to, bro. I'm gonna be here for a little bit. This is Warhol.
Unchained frontier, the vision quest, a path unquestioned.
coming back around one more time.
Here comes our criminal now. What do you have to say for yourself?
How about that, everybody? And how about you, David Jarvis? Are you with us tonight?
Shit, yeah.
Goddamn right you are.
Yes, sir.
It's a
How you
special
doing?
night, man. I hope you have a kick-ass day tomorrow like never before.
Yeah, it's going to be our last practice before our first show with Bill and also our new bassist, Shane Andrews from Addictive Zen. So we're actually we're debuting 2 new members, and Kyle, who's been our bassist for like a decade, he's moving over to mandolin. So basically, you're hearing half of Dank is completely different from the last time you heard Dank.
All right. Well, it's going to be kick ass. And obviously, as y'all keep, moving forward, it's going to get a little tighter and better and funner. So, a whole lot to look forward to with, your future, bro.
Was Phoenix not able to make it tonight?
Oh no, no, man. I'm definitely reserving him for tomorrow.
Okay. Prior obligations? Do you have to
No,
sign autographs?
Bro, I worked my ass off this week signing those autographs. Making those dollars drop.
Dude, I'm telling you, the folks up at my work that watch our podcast the morning after, they love Phoenix. They say he's so cute, and they definitely want more of him.
Well, there's going to be more of him. There's no doubt about that. That's going to happen. So,
yeah, there's a huge contingency of elderly ladies that really enjoy what we're doing, and they are just the most wonderful, beautiful people in the world. Shout out Marcia, Kim, Sheila, all you ladies are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you very much for enjoying us every Thursday morning.
That's how kick-ass you are, bro, to give them a shout out like that. And so, there's at least a 50% chance I will see you Saturday. That's going to happen, Dave. But there's a 50% chance I'll have Phoenix with me. He's he's a different kid today than he's ever been before. It's crazy how much he grows, every day. But children are that way.
Yeah, totally. And I really do want to see the Deep and the Argonaut play together. But,
oh my goodness.
But I feel like they need a bigger stage with a bigger sound system. I love the Growl, but the Growl is very punk oriented, and the Deep and the Argonaut, they need like a big, wide area like the Haltom or the Ridgely to really understand the beauty of their music, in my opinion.
Oh, I agree. Here's the thing is that we're on a different stage today, and it's you're in our stage, right? In the sense that I believe that people are going to figure out, hey, we can have shows at here at this, at this warehouse, and it'll just be YOB. So I don't have to have a liquor license, right? So I think a lot of that shit's going to happen, and I support it and I support air conditioning also.
Me too. And I also support house parties with bands. I support any venue off the grid.
Just don't rip the toilets out.
Yeah, don't leave intergalactic goo all over the place like your boys in the Argonaut.
The intergalactic goo is like, it can be disinfected. It's ripping the toilet out. That's what you can't, there's no return. That's the point of no return. Right.
Absolutely.
I don't know what it is about toilets, but every drunk wants to like rip one out of the fucking wall, I know. Like, that's the point of no return.
Right. Bunch of jerks. I got their top 5. I didn't get your top 5. What are your top 5 sci-fi soundtracks? Or do you have one?
Man, that's a good question. Like I said before, the Repo, bro, like I'd like to watch that together with you. That's the kind of stuff, that we kind of thrive on is turning people on to really cool stuff.
Yeah.
So if you've never seen Repo, the genetic opera,
I have not.
Bro, it's not Rocky Horror, okay? But it's kind of like Rocky Horror on another trip, dude. It's like, it's so good. And it has Paris Hilton. It has other famous people, but it has the girl from Spy Kids. Glad I remembered that.
Oh yeah, the little Nickelodeon kid. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and she sings the most beautiful song of the whole themed thing. I mean, it's beautiful. It's about buying body parts, like new hearts and new eyeballs that are magnificent, right? But
Nice.
you can't afford them. You're buying them on loan. And when you don't pay your loan, they get repoed. Right?
Yeah.
They get repoed. So you have the repo man.
Yeah.
And so the repo man, God, I'm a spoiler. I got to stop. The repo man has a daughter and she sings the song. It's called Immaculate Emancipation. It's not immaculate. It's emancipation. It's God, it's not immaculate. What is it? It's heretic. It's genetic. Thank you. It's genetic emancipation is what it's called. So she's like saying I'm free in one of the most ultimate ways. She's saying I'm free from the curse of my father and my parents, even though they were wonderful and fabulous. Because she's fabulous also. It's a beautiful story, bro. I mean, if that's not a spoiler alert, I don't know what else is, but I don't know how else to tell you.
Now we need to do a movie night. Like,
it's the best way to bring you in. I agree. Let's do it.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. There you are. Have you ever seen the movie Simone with Al Pacino?
No, I mean, if I have, I forget.
Oh, okay. Well, it's really cool. It came out in 2001, and the whole premise is they artificially create a pop star that nobody has ever laid eyes on, but the whole world becomes obsessed with her. But it's all computer animated, and so this guy who is all about creativity slowly loses himself in trying to create this fake pop star and try to create the illusion that this person actually exists when really they don't. It's all a computer program. And it's Al Pacino, and it's fucking fantastic. Great sci-fi movie.
All right, bro. Sounds like a Sunday afternoon. Sounds like a Sunday afternoon on jail.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, I'm not doing anything this Sunday.
Yeah, you are, man. You're playing Saturday night. Don't lie to me. You're waking up on a mountaintop of ladies Sunday morning with fried eggs and bacon in the air.
Ooh, that is a good idea.
I mean, it's Saturday night with the Deep at Texas Jam Rehearsal on the far east side of Deep Ellum.
Yeah,
how about that? They just need to go ahead and accept it and call it the far east side of Deep Ellum.
Right. Hey, how's your new place working out for you?
Excellent. Like, I got issues, but who doesn't?
But it's a nice place, nice neighborhood, and all that.
Well, here's the thing, Dave Jarvis. As long as I am working a little bit and making enough money to be able to pay my bills and provide, then my whole world is different, right? I'm still not making enough money to like record songs, which is my first priority, or it would be, you know, if I had the money. Or before that, really, my first priority is finishing out my grandson's. It's my drum kit, but I need to finish it out for him. And he knows it. Like, he talks to me about it.
Well, I mean, I've got a whole bunch of songs that I haven't released yet. They're still instrumentals on my SoundCloud. So if you come across any of those tracks that you want to sing over, man, let me know. I'll make it happen.
I'd love to.
I mean, it's not punk rock at all. It's definitely more of the electronica kind of vibe. But you know, I was listening to like the Chemical Brothers and Pendulum the other day, and I'm like, dude, you can make electronica sound rock. You know.
You know what I listened to today?
What's that?
Duran Duran.
I like Duran Duran. Their first album is actually really good.
Well, I don't know what you call the first record.
The self-titled.
And what's on it?
I don't remember, but I just remember it was like it was like a garage, pop.
It's all good. The record I listened to, it's the wedding record. So it's the one with I won't cry for yesterday, The Ordinary World. So it's the one.
Oh, the 90s Duran Duran. Okay.
Oh yeah. That record to me was like the apex of that band. Like they found themselves and a producer and did something that no one else has ever done before.
Yeah.
Even them, they never did it before or after. It's the wedding record, and it's got that Ordinary World, and it's got that I opened the show tonight with hey child, stay wilder than the wind that blows you into flight.
Oh yeah, dude, that album was
Who do you need? Who
do you
love
when you come undone? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, bro.
That album is definitely the soundtrack to Wet and Wild for me and my brother.
Mm-hmm. Me at the time, I might have been coming down off of the reality that I couldn't take Quaaludes anymore, and I was not going to take Rehearsals.
That's a rough hangover right there.
It is, bro. People don't even know.
Yeah, I listened to what is it? The Cure album with Love Song. I want to say Demanufacture, but that's not right. Fuck. I can't remember. It came out in like '89. It had the however far away, I will always love you. Like that album. Yeah, I listened to that the other day.
I should know the name of it, but I can't think of it. But I used to play that stuff. And
Disintegration. That's it. Disintegration. Yeah. Great fucking album. Prayer for Rain is one of the most beautiful songs ever. But other than that, I've been listening to a lot of the Twin Peaks soundtrack, the show, the Twin Peaks, David Lynch show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a huge influence on this album that's about to come out. I just love that show.
Twin Peaks. Well, here's a shout out to David Lynch then.
So what do you got going on this weekend?
Your show. Yeah, it's my grandson. He's always my number one focus. I'm more than excited about anything else than seeing him tomorrow,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow, getting ready. I got the day off. I've been working my ass off. My back hurts, all that shit. But I have money. I can pay some bills. I can buy a couple of things that I need, to make our lives better.
Good, man. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for Phoenix too, man.
Well, man, I'm telling you, like, I have the option of bringing him out to the show, and I'm thinking about doing it. And when I'm with him, like, I have no need to drink at all. I've never drank ever when I've been with him. And it's not that I couldn't, like when I'm at home and stuff, I just don't need to. Like, I have so much fun with him,
That's good, man.
This is a 4-year-old child. He's just turned 4. If anyone's listening, like, what's he talking about? Yeah, bro. So I might go ahead and bring him out just because I want to, you know, and like let him deal with it, man. See what happens.
Does he love metal?
Like Kiss. Kiss is one of his favorite bands. He likes Cat Scratch Fever. He prefers the Pantera version of it. Oh, he's kick ass, man. Like he really knows things, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I might bring him out, you know, just so that you guys can meet him, and it'll be a good place for him to like chill out and, you know, kind of see some live music and stuff. So that's what I'm thinking about doing, honestly. I don't have to. I can take him, you know, I don't have to. I have the option of not bringing him. But I think I'm going to. Because I want to.
I think I want you to want to too.
All right, so there it is.
I want you to want me.
Bro, I've been listening to today Cheap Trick. The record is I always think of it as I just got back, but it's called All Shook Up. I listened to the full All Shook Up record today and Dream Police. It's funny because when we brought up Cheap Trick, you know, a little bit back, everybody kind of laughed a little bit. It's all good. I get it, you know. But Cheap Trick to me, like I grew up with kick-ass rock and roll bands, you know, and even all those rock and roll bands had a punk attitude, you know. So I thought of punk like in rock and roll long before punk became punk. But that's besides the point. With who were you talking about? Which band?
Cheap Trick.
With Cheap Trick, man. The Live at Budokan record was like huge. That's what made Cheap Trick. But if you actually followed Cheap Trick, like the record Dream Police, that's a punk rock record, dude. That's a fucking punk rock record. And so is All Shook Up. Those are punk rock records. Like the best of the best. That's how I think of them.
You know,
everybody has their own idea of what music is, right?
Absolutely. Dude, the last 2 weeks I've been trying to squeeze in this top 10, but since I haven't been able to, might as well do it right now. So Spin Magazine in 2019 came out with the top 10 greatest metal albums of all time. So would you like to take a guess as to what might have made that record or might have made that list?
Yes. You have my interest.
All right. What do you think would be on Spin's top 10 metal albums of all time?
Metallica, Master of Puppets.
You are correct. That would be number 4.
Oh, shit. Don't tell me. Well, then I had to say Black. Is the Black record the number 1?
No, that is the only Metallica album on that list.
Really? Master of Puppets?
Yes.
All right, then my number 2 would be Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast.
No Maiden on the list.
No, wait. What kind of metal here?
Greatest metal albums of all time as determined by Spin Magazine.
Wow, no Maiden on the list? Wow.
No, well, your favorite metal band. Your favorite metal band of all time is on there. Who's your favorite band?
Well, I mean, come on. There's multiple. Judas Priest, I guess.
There you go. Yes, British Steel, number 10.
God damn, 10. Priest came in at 10. All right, this is going to be a very difficult list for me, Spin Magazine, but I'm still willing to give it a shot.
Okay.
Damn, Pantera at 10. Maiden not on the list. I'm way thrown off here, bro. Does this list include like new metal and things like that?
The most recent album on this list was made in '96. Everything else was way before it.
All right. Well, my goodness. Let me just try to see where this goes. How about Jane's Addiction?
Not on the list.
Wow, that's crazy. I just wanted to throw something out there that was, you know, heavy but not considered metal. See how deep this goes. All right, Black Sabbath.
Which one?
Oh, record? I have to name the record. Okay. Well,
Yes,
I have to say Paranoid because I think it's their most selling record.
Paranoid came in at number 3.
Boom. All right. So, all right. Maybe I have a shot here. Then we're going Zeppelin.
Zeppelin made it twice. Zeppelin 4 was number 2. And then Zeppelin 2 was number 7.
Okay. Yeah, I'd have definitely been in there before I went with like Physical Graffiti or something else.
Right. What was that band that Phoenix likes?
Kiss.
Yes. Go on.
Detroit Rock City or Live, the Live record.
Alive
Really?
2.
Yeah, there you go.
Alive 2 was number 8.
Yeah, that record was huge.
And that's really surprising. I would figure Destroyer would be the one that made the list.
Well, it was a succession, bro, and you have to remember the times. People had never heard live music before, you know, and there was like this visceral effect, like what we're doing here tonight, you know, where, you know, you just felt like there were other people enjoying what you were enjoying, and you never really listened to that music that way before. But it wasn't just limited to Kiss. The whole 70s era, like Ted Nugent, Cheap Trick, Live at Budokan, even Judas Priest, Unleashed in the East. I mean, all those live records were huge in the 70s, you know, because nobody had ever heard that shit before.
Yes, sir. So I believe we only have 3 spots left. Who do you think made top 10? You still haven't guessed number 1.
Wow, I'm off my chair here. Okay. All right, then I'm gonna throw out AC/DC.
You are correct. Number 5, Back in Black.
Damn it, number 5?
Yes, sir.
I'm still not understanding this list and their train of thought. Damn. How about Def Leppard? Let's see where they come in at on this.
Nope, did not make the list.
Good. Thank you, list. Thank you, Spin Magazine. And it's no disrespect to Def Leppard because I love the first 2 records.
Oh yeah. Number 9.
A little bit of the third and the fourth if Have Girls Around.
Number 9 was the album that
Kind of
came
like
out.
the Motley Crue record. Girls.
No Motley Crue on this list either. Crazy.
No, I wasn't throwing that out yet. No, I hadn't got there yet.
Number 9.
On that level, let's throw out Rat. How about Rat? Did they make it?
No Rat. Number 9 was the album from '96. No Solos.
Wow. It had to be somebody like Disturbed or something, right?
Getting Warmer, I guess.
Slipknot.
No, sir. A band from Los Angeles. They existed for 6 months before they got signed. They played Lollapalooza in '93.
Red Hot.
No, sir. Let's see. They their lead singer.
I like this game, man. We're all good. I just can't. It blows my mind.
Their lead singer is bald and creepy.
Oh, don't like now. No disrespect, but Quiet Riot.
No, sir. Okay. I'll say this. This band, their biggest influence was King Crimson.
Damn,
but
bro.
they took it and spun it with some grunge and turned it into some progressive, creepy music.
Then I have to say Nirvana.
No, sir.
Wow.
Want me to give it away, or you want to keep guessing?
I'll keep guessing, man.
Okay.
I got
okay.
a half of a beer and another beer. I've only drank 5, and I'm about halfway through my 6.
Okay. It won Best Metal Album for the year.
In
let's see.
96.
96.
And I'm
Bill-
not Googling, I have no interest.
Very
in
good. Bill Hicks was a huge influence on the album, and in fact, they have Bill Hicks quotes in songs in that album.
Oh fuck, bro! Like I'm laid out now.
Okay. Their bassist used to be the bassist for Peach.
Like I almost have no interest in guessing because I just want to go find it because I love Bill Hicks so much. If you're saying that he was an influence and they quoted him in the song, I want to go listen to it. And I can't believe I can't think of who it is because I've had to have heard. Oh, wait. Hang on. I have one. It's a ditch effort, but it's oh fuck. Who is that band that sings everybody going to a party on a
System of a Down?
Yeah. System?
No System. And that is surprising. I figured Spin would put them on that list, but no System of a Down.
Oh, god damn.
Okay.
They deserve to be in there for what it's worth. So
I agree. Okay, last clue. Their lead singer is the singer for Pussifer.
oh, okay. That should have been obvious. Then now it especially is. That would be god damn. I know who they are. I just can't think.
Learn to Swim. Learn to Swim.
No, it's not that. Like giving me the record, it's not gonna. I don't know. I'm just drawing a blank, but pull or it's a single word. But I think of the guy, man, and it takes me a minute to get to it. But I usually think of him.
The album artwork features a man sucking his own dick.
Oh, beautiful! I didn't know they did that. Like I know who the band is. Maynard. God damn.
Yes. There you go.
I'm telling you, bro.
You're there. You're there. It's on the tip of your tongue.
It's from the dretches of my mind because I'm more of a fan of him and his personal lifestyle than I am his fucking band. And
yeah, some of the songs on that album are 46 and 2 and Third Eye and Stink Fist.
I love that, man. He actually put out a record with a cock on it.
There's no cock. It's actually from the back end, but it's kind of like 3D ish, where you like turn it and it shows head and then going down into his own dick while his legs are propped up over his arms.
I love it, man. God, man. Well, thank you for pressing me on it. And I know everybody's laughing at me because I can't fucking think of the name of that band or, even the rest of his name.
It's cool.
Isn't it funny that Maynard is the one thing that's programmed in my brain?
Yes, sir. They released an album a few years ago called Fear Inoculum.
Man, I know. And it did well, right?
Yeah, relatively.
Yeah, they released it on their own, I think.
Well, that album was on Zoo Records, I believe.
Zoo?
Yeah. They have albums called Undertow and Opiate and
I've heard those two.
Lateralis, and then their big album that everybody knows. Let me know when you want the answer, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm not gonna deny. I'm drawing a blank.
Okay. Well,
And
the
it's all good.
album.
I don't
Yeah,
feel bad about it. I'm squirming a little bit, but I don't feel that bad about it.
you're good, brother. Number 9, Tool, Inema.
God damn it. That's the name of the band.
Yep.
You just
All
said
right.
it. Fuck you.
Now you have one more. One more. Number 1. Who was
Wait.
number? You have one more. That's who was number 1 greatest metal album of all time, based on what you've just heard from Spin Magazine.
Well, I don't know if I should feel like a tool right now or if I should feel like a boob. But number 1 of all time, I'm going to guess the mighty Chris Cornell, Soundgarden.
No.
God damn it. I mean, it's not my personal choice. I'm just trying to spin this thing around.
Okay.
Because we already said it's not
we-
Megadeth. I know it's not Megadeth. I know it's not
Megadeth.
Slayer.
It's one of the greatest selling albums, period, of all time. And I believe it is the greatest selling debut album of all time.
And it's not Anthrax.
It's not Anthrax. No.
If you're believing it's the most selling, then god damn.
Yeah. It sold over 20 million.
Really? I'm thinking that would be Metallica or Pantera.
No, sir.
Fuck.
And in fact, the album went unnoticed until their 3rd single, which came out a year and a half later. And then when that came out, the entire album blew the fuck up.
All right. So I'm going to pull it totally out of my ass. And I should have said it already, but I kind of did. Ozzy Osbourne.
No, sir.
Fuck.
They are an LA band. They had a very prominent song on Terminator 2 from a different album.
Cool.
Let's see. They got into a very public spat with Nirvana.
Okay. So then that might make them East Coast. I mean West Coast. Let's see.
Los Angeles.
Well, I tried fucking Soundgarden.
Yeah. Their guitarist drank so much whiskey. Their guitarist drank so much whiskey that his tongue turned black.
Oh, that'd be Wasp then.
Not Wasp.
Yeah, I know. God damn. I may have heard that story.
They caused a riot in Canada.
Hey, bro, while we're talking about it, whoa, that's cool. Oh, wait. All right. Then thank you. I have the answer now. And, you know, it's like really my favorite band. But before we go there, since you said, you know, he had me going West Coast and all that, I saw Mother Love Bone.
What, live?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, shit. That's fucking amazing.
That's why I threw it out there.
Fuck yeah.
I saw Andy Wood. Not only I see him, I drink whiskey with him and smoked weed with him and hung out. And
that is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I didn't see that kind of a character or anything or those traits. You know, we just had a good time together. And it's right here in Dallas at whatever's over off of Canton. Isn't that awesome, bro? That's how goddamn underground your boy is. Dave, you with us?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't want the people to hear me pissing.
Oh, it's okay. I can play a song.
No. You have to guess this before we go to a song.
Put it down in there. Let's hear it.
Okay, let's see. Oh, the singer has an 8-octave range.
Damn, that sounds like
yeah. Who can hit the low notes but also hit the way high notes?
I mean, you're talking about Queen or wait. I already knew that. Wait, I already had that answer. I know who number one is. I was just fucking with you about I was telling you a story about Mother Love Bone, and I was paying respects, I guess. I drifted into my own world thinking about that. Okay, the answer is I know.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it. Welcome to the jungle. Fucking Guns N' Roses, bro.
That's right. The album is
Appetite for Destruction.
Yes, sir.
I love
Now,
it, man. That's great.
now-
Yeah, that's proper. I'll accept
do,
that.
do you agree with that list?
Not entirely, but I said I'll accept it. I mean, run me down, 1 to 10, because like if Appetite's at the top, it's okay. I'm cool with it, but it's kind of fucked up.
Oh, you know what? I lied. There's actually one more. Number 6. Do you want to just give it to you, or do you want to guess it?
I'm ready to grab a beer.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Going from the list, number 1, Appetite for Destruction, Guns N' Roses. Number 2 is Zeppelin 4. Number 3 is Paranoid by Black Sabbath. Number 4, Metallica, Master of Puppets. Number 5, Back in Black by AC/DC. The one we missed, number 6, Van Halen, self-titled.
Running with the devil.
Yes, sir.
You already know, bro.
Oh yeah, and then number 7
That
was
some shit, bro. I was 12 years old when that record came out. It was June, not July. It was June of 78 when I first heard that record. I have 2 brothers older than me. My middle-aged brother, David, he brought home that Van Halen record and put it on, and I was like, God damn, like I never goddamn before. And like 2 weeks later, we were seeing Van Halen at the very first Texas Jam in 1978 at the Cotton Bowl right here in Dallas, fucking Texas.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Isn't
My
it?
my dad went and saw the Sparks on a New Year's show in 1978 in LA, and Van Halen opened for them. I think it was 78 or 77, maybe.
That's so cool.
And Eddie wouldn't face the audience because he didn't want them to see his amazing finger tapping, and the crowd booed Van Halen.
What?
Yeah, because they weren't there to see Van Halen, whoever the fuck they were, with their fucking weird guitar shit. They were there to see the Sparks, who are a really weird avant-garde, like punk new wave type of band. So it was really poor booking. But yeah, my dad told me, yeah, dude, I saw Van Halen. They got booed. It's like, holy shit! I didn't think people booed Van Halen.
Well, they probably did back then in certain circumstances, I guess. Hey, do you like Van Halen?
I like that first album. I haven't really explored them like album wise.
It's okay, bro.
But
that's what the space is all about.
But I will say the first time I actually heard and understood that I was listening to Van Halen, every one of their songs, I was like, dude, I know I've heard this before. I like this. This is cool. But my parents were not metalheads. They were not into that shit. So I kind of had to figure it out on my own.
Well, I'll put the first 2 Van Halen records up against any record in the world. That's the best way I know how to put it. They're so good, bro. I'd love to listen to them with you. So again, we have a lot of Sundays to spend together if I can get to you, bro. You got a grill over there?
Yeah, but it's about 12 by 12. It's a charcoal grill.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, man. Either way, man. Really.
But I
Those first
guarantee
two
you,
Van
I will.
Halen records are great. And then you know what happened on the third Van Halen record?
What's that?
They were drinking so much fucking whiskey, dude. Really. Like they'd been playing so hard and been drinking so hard. You can hear it. They slowed a lot of shit down. But
Was that 1812?
no, it's Van Halen 3. It's Women and Children First, is what it's called.
Oh, okay.
It's the third Van Halen record.
Okay, because I was going to say Van Halen 3, that was with Gary Sharon.
Oh, yeah, I listened to that yesterday. I listened to the whole record. That's what I did yesterday. I love that record.
He got an unfair rap on that one. I thought Gary Sharon was actually pretty decent on that.
Well, the world got an unfair rap. That's how I think of it, you know, but Gary did too. But hey, you know what happened recently?
What's that?
Joe Perry of Aerosmith, who I love dearly. I grew up with Aerosmith. And it's, you know, it's funny, bro. You know, really, I like whatever bands you grew up with, like really went to see their shows and stuff. And we experience concerts so differently than most people, you know. So, anyway, I saw Van Halen when I was 12 years old at Texas Jam. And I wasn't with my parents. I wasn't with anybody. I got stories to tell on that one, man. So I saw Aerosmith, Tad Nugent, Heart, Journey. Cheech and Chong was there.
That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah.
I'm probably missing someone important, but that was the first Texas Jam in 78. And then I saw Van Halen later in 79 around February or so with Black Sabbath. And Black Sabbath was like my favorite band for really most of my childhood. Them and Aerosmith. Maybe some Zeppelin, because I love Zeppelin, but not like I did, you know, Sabbath and Aerosmith. So anyway, fucking Van Halen blew Sabbath off the stage, and this is when Sabbath and they were all apparently on dope because they just were like weird on stage. It was fucked up. It's like they almost accepted, God damn it, we're getting blown off the stage by Van Halen every night. Yeah, it was like that.
Well, I mean, Ozzy faced a similar thing with when Metallica opened for him in the '86 tour. You know, sometimes you got to make
Not
room
really.
for the young pups.
No, hey, wait, not totally. No, not totally, because Jake Healy was still playing guitar, you know. So no, not totally. It wasn't a blow off the stage. It was close. I'll accept it. Okay, Metallica blew him off the stage. But, you know, I was there. You know, I love Metallica. You know, I'm a huge and it was huge. It was fucking killer, you know. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I'll tell you one more cool killer show is Randy Rhoads on the Blizzard of Oz tours. Those were killer shows.
Oh, I would imagine. Shit, yeah.
I saw both of them, man. Blizzard of Oz tour with Motorhead open. That's how we all found out about Motorhead in my area. Nobody knew about Motorhead until Ozzy was coming through, and on the ticket it said, because we bought tickets back then, you'd go down to the record store to buy your tickets, and it said Motorhead. She's like, okay, let me go over here and see if there's a Motorhead record. Oh, there is. It's called Ace of Spades. So we bought Ace of Spades in 1981 after we bought Blizzard of Oz. So it kind of really worked like that. It was almost a wonderful succession where I wore out that Blizzard of Oz record, bro. Like I remember when it came out. I remember when I bought it. I remember wearing it out. It's a killer fucking record, especially back then.
Yeah, I remember trying to learn Crazy Train, and I was like, okay, I got to a certain point. I'm like, dude, Randy is way too good. I cannot follow what the fuck he's playing, man. Yep.
So there you go, man. I got to see both of those shows. Motley Crue opened up for Ozzy on the Diary of a Madman tour. So for what it's worth, hey, do you listen to Motley Crue more or Rat?
Oh, Motley Crue, absolutely. Shout Out the Devil. Shout Out the Devil is just such an amazing record.
Shout at the devil. All right, well, speaking of shout, bro, do you want to drink some beer together, shoot the shit, or do you want to listen to a song?
Well, I'm actually about to crash out. I gotta wake up in 5 hours. But I want to say it's been a pleasure hanging out with you. Thank you very much to everybody out there that loves and supports Blow Your Brains Out with Ricky Warden and Dave Jarvis. Please subscribe, please Venmo, and please help us continue living the dream and giving you the best in DSW music. This has been your boy, Dave Jarvis. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
It's getting sad, hear you brag about a grown-ass man. Bro, you ain't running shit but your jaw. I'm just saying, how you the king of this jungle that we playing? And then go begging for your mama for that rent you latin'. And stop playing, cause that purple gets you hurt. Flashing that money from your folks around them dudes that have to work. I know your parents rich and that's cool, congratulations. But don't ever trip thinking you know our situations. And it's a shame you think we're the same, and it's disgracing my name with this motherfucking layman. Okay, then just keep your mouth shut and stop faking, cause you ain't that grown-ass man like them claims you was making.
If you a grown-ass man, put your panties in the air. If you a grown-ass man, what you put in your hair? If you a grown-ass man, why you whine all the time? If you a grown-ass man, how come your girlfriend's mine? If you a grown-ass man, put your panties in the air. If you a grown-ass man, what you put in your hair? If you a grown-ass man, why you whine all the time? If you a grown-ass man, how come your girlfriend's mine? I'm a grown-ass man, but let me get $1. You done with that beer, but well, let me get a swallow. I'm still looking for a job while I'm living with my father. He won't get off my ass about loading the dishwasher. I got 7 baby mamas from Texas to the Bahamas. I don't know half their names, I smoke too much marijuana. I can't afford no food for my stupid pet iguana. I could get out of bed before noon, but I don't wanna. I'm a grown-ass man wearing Velcro shoes. If an alarm's going off, bitch, you know I'm hitting snooze. My meth marked face is covered in tattoos. Why ain't the grocery store calling me for my interview? If you a grown-ass man, put your panties in the air. If you a grown-ass man, what you put in your hair? If you a grown-ass man, why you whine all the time? If you a grown-ass man, how come your girlfriend's mine? If you a grown-ass man, put your panties in the air. If you a grown-ass man, what you put in your hair? If you a grown-ass man, why you whine all the time? If you a grown-ass man, how come your girlfriend's mine?
If you a grown-ass man, you stand up on your own. If you a grown-ass man, you work your hands to the bone. If you a grown-ass man, you can't go running home. Ain't got no backup, no phone in the chrome. Just get it on. I built my rep from the ground up. So when I look you in the eye, you look away because you front. You tryna play like you know the struggle, but you don't, and we know you fake thuggin'. It's no love when your bitch come to my door. How you a grown-ass man and a servant to this hoe? You killed your friendships over that bitch, you fucking the moron. Moron, what's a moron, cousin?
If you a grown-ass man, put your panties in the air. If you a grown-ass man, what you put in your hair? If you a grown-ass man, why you whine all the time? If you a grown-ass man, how come your girlfriend welcomes me. Questions assaulting defile the mind. Accept defeat. Know that I choose to be blind. 1 foot forward, 1 stays behind. Never ending. Wait for the knots to unwind. Another chapter. Who writes the book?
All right, that is Warthog Saga right there. Coming right up, we have more X610 Chill. That's what you heard before was the X610 Chill. And Grown Ass Man's the name of that song. That's right. So I'm fucking your girlfriend. You got some shit you need to move on out of your Wednesday night and move it on to the weekend. Tonight, we raise. Tonight we raid. I love that by Iron Jaw.
My man. My man.
How about some XX10
Working with the public, trying to take a piss while everybody asking me how much that is. Well, read it for me, Yoda. What those numbers represent? And then they pause for a second, say 99 cents. You did it, big guy. There's a tornado outside, so you rest your fucking life for a darn cool lights. I'm not trying to judge, but I'm hungover as shit, and every word out your mouth is fucking mongoloidish. Fake P gets more jobs than college degrees. Learning to read is as popular as Chinese cheese. Schizophrenics are my favorite, hopping up and down the pavement, rocking a hospital bracelet, asking if I got a basement, giving me some filthy cash that they just fished out their ass. Sanitizer on my hands won't wash away your stinking gas. Pointing at the product like they were a caveman, talking on their speakerphone. Tweaker bitches need a tan. How much it? How much that? Give me some boys Russian cream throwbacks. What that is, what that was. I'm still on paper, give me CBD buds. How much it? How much that? And give me some boys Russian cream throwbacks. What that is, what that was. I'm still on paper, give me CBD buds. How much these is? Jesus, will you learn English? I ain't being facetious. I don't got motherfucking psychokinesis. Relinquish the money in your pocket, bitch. I mean this when I tell you wanna scream, cause I can smell your bag of shit with a hand of mildew. Got no hair, but you need some shampoo. Try opening up your mouth when you speak. Fucking creep, sounding like a ventriloquist without any teeth. They be asking why I'm taxing. I ain't the government, I'm a Texan. You got some nuts and you wanna flex them. Turn right around, go another direction. I don't care about your fucking election. Tell your bitch she give an erection. Stick my dick in without protection. Fill their ass up, make her have a C-section. Crack fiends doing back handsprings, yelling yes queen, asking for a chore. Boy screams when I'm the God screams. See the sign that says don't lean. I forgot you can't read. Forrest Gump's got you beat, Lieutenant Dan ice cream. How much it? How much that? Give me some boys Russian cream throwbacks. What that is, what that was. I'm still on paper, give me CBD buds. How much it? How much that? And give me some boys Russian cream throwbacks. What that is, what that was. I'm still on paper, give me CBD buds. How much it? How much that? 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 Give me some boys Russian cream throwbacks. What that is, what that was. I'm still on paper, give me CBD buds.
I don't care and you don't know where we are, where we go. And you don't know if you don't see. I keep you locked in a dream. Your smile shines so bright, and you don't know I'll kill that light. You won't know if I lie. And here we are, with what remains of a broken heart and a scarred face. And you keep coming back, hoping maybe that you'll find something to make you stay. You can go, I don't care, 'cause I can find you anywhere, yeah. You can change your face think you know me, but don't you know, baby, you only see what I want you to. It's not my fault if you think it's true. I'm not the girl you think you know. My heart is made of stone. I'll hunt you down and leave you cold. You can go, I don't care, 'cause I can find you anywhere, yeah. You can change your face and name. Let's make this a game, baby. You wanna see the change, the change. I know when you think that I'm crazy, yeah. Or maybe I'm just selfish, or maybe I'm just narcissistic, but I can't make you stay. You can try and run away, but babe, I'm on the chase. You can go, I don't care, 'cause I can find you anywhere, yeah. You can change your face and name. Let's make this a game, baby. You wanna see the change, the change.
Some X610 Chill featuring Katie Lynn coming out June 1st. That's today. Third's the charm. X Regrets.
I'll try just this once, 'cause baby, I can't see the future, but you've got a home in my arms. 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 Well, who'd have known this would be a love lifelong?
X regrets, third's a charm. I hope to have provided a show that honors Dave Jarvis. X610 Chill. Dave Jarvis is the host of Blow Your Brains Out with me, Ricky Warden. Right here, Outlaw Video TV. What we need you to do more than anything else right now is go purchase all that X610 Chill music that I just played. Just go to your favorite MP3 format and blow your brains out. Every Wednesday night, right here, blow your brains out, 9 p.m. Support all the bands. Spread the word of the gospel that